mic should be good. I should be able to talk to you guys. You guys should also be able to hear me. But, yo, happy Friday Eve, guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing week. Hope you guys had an amazing holiday, too. This is your first time on the stream in a while. Hope you guys are doing well. It is JLD, and we're back at it with another nice stream for you guys. Yo, what's good, Wallflower? Welcome in, welcome in. Wallflower literally comes in every day, every stream, and comes in with that rate of 1. Wallflower, welcome in, man. We appreciate you coming in. We got Dandy Mandy in the chat as the first commenter. We got Los Glow. We got Sharon in the chat. Let's freaking go, man. And Sharon, I appreciate you coming in, man. I know how late it is for you. You are 5 hours away. It is midnight for you right now, dude, so I definitely appreciate you coming on, man, as we start off this mental health stream in a little bit. But, yo, everybody that's coming already, welcome in. You know, sit back, relax. This is one of those streams where we're not too into, like, the trolling and the craziness and the spiking and the dubs. Once a month, we try to, you know, hang out and actually reflect on everything that we have gone through, whether it be for this month, this week, this day, this year. It doesn't really matter. My mental health streams once a month are a day to just, you know, self-reflect and make sure we're okay mentally so we can keep on going as we would like to. Yo, Sharon, I appreciate you, dude. Dandy, I got engaged on Christmas Day. I proposed to my girlfriend, who is now my fiance. That's what he's congratulating on. But yo, Sharon, I appreciate that so much. It means the world, and I actually was gonna speak about it as part of this mental health stream. It's like a thing that actually helped me as the month comes to an end. So just want to wait a little bit. Yeah, we'll say so. Yeah, that's basically it. But just wait for a little bit more people to come in, then we'll, you know, get started with it. I like to let people come in, hang out, get situated. I know it's just like a stream. It's not like a presentation where everybody comes in, sits down, puts their coats away, get coffee and shit. But, you know, I want to make sure everybody gets their chance to, you know, come in and fucking share with the 5 gifted. This motherfucker. Woo! Fucking Sharon, man. Sharon coming in with the 5 gifted right off the bat of the stream. Dude, Sharon, you don't ever have to do that, man. You're already a fucking MVP. I fucking love you, dude. But thank you for the 5 gifted, man. You're fucking amazing. Let's fucking get it. And let me give a shout out to Sharon real quick. Cambo is not here at the moment, so I'll give you the shout out myself. Dude, you're freaking wild. Holy fuck, man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, dude. It's definitely appreciated 1,000,000%. But for anybody who's new to the stream, basically what happens is once a month I do a mental health stream. And if you've heard like my introduction before, you know that this stream is meant to open up the conversation of mental health. So that way people are not only okay physically, but okay mentally as well. And all mental health streams are on my YouTube channel to check out whenever you feel like. So if you type !social in the chat, you'll get my Linktree account. In my Linktree account, woo, my God. Dandy coming in, matching Sharon for 5 gifted, and then Nutsy coming out of nowhere with 100 biddies. Holy fuck, dude. Sharon, Dandy, Nutsy, thank you so much. Holy fuck, thank you so much for starting that hype train. Nutsy, how the hell are you doing today? We welcome you in. How are you doing? We got Dan in the chat. We got this hype train going on. It's already level 3 hype train. How the hell did this even happen? Hold on. Let me make sure everybody gets a shout out real quick. Yo, Nutsy, how are you doing today? I know you were in my last stream, but I don't know if I got to ask how's your Christmas or your holiday, man. Same with you, Dan. Same with you, Dandy, as well. Bear with me, guys, as I do quick shout outs. Let's freaking go, man. Guys, seriously, like, big shout out to you guys for showing love. Not feeling well. My holidays have been great. Lots going on. Yo, that's what this stream's all about. For everybody who wants to talk about what they're going through and like just whether it's having a good time talking about what you're speaking on or stuff you just need to get off your chest, this is the stream to do it. The JLD stream is meant so anybody could talk about like what they're feeling, what they're going through at any time. It doesn't even have to be today. It could be some random ass stream where I'm playing Smash Bros. It could be Fortnite. It could be Warzone. I don't even play Warzone like that. But I like to take these specific days once a month to like actually allow people to really focus in on what they want to share. And it doesn't have to be anything to share. If you just want to lurk, you're more than welcome to lurk and share and just chill and listen. But I know for a lot of people, sometimes we just need people to hear us out. And like we know deep down, like people can't actually physically be here or help fix the problems that we go through in life. But if we could be a person that somebody listens to, that might make the big difference between how they feel tomorrow and how they take on day after day, you know? Yo, Hammy with the 100 biddies, let's go, dude. Welcome in, man. We're just letting people come in before we start up this stream, and just asking everybody how they're doing as they come into the chat. But how are you guys doing today, man? Let's freaking go. Also, wanted to give a big shout out to Crisscross. I don't know if he's gonna be in the stream a little later. I saw him in a bunch of other streams, but shout out to Crisscross. If you guys know who Crisscross is, he does, and he's gonna be streaming tonight with this as well. He does Whiskey and Warzone nights, where Thursdays and Fridays he plays Call of Duty Warzone while sipping on different whiskeys that he gets a subscription box for. I was lucky enough to be able to buy one of the t-shirts that he had on and be able to rock it. I think his wife made the shirts or something like that. So she made the shirts and then sold them for like $25. Definitely going towards a great couple. They're fucking great together. And make sure you get to know him. And I'll put him in as a shout out if you wanna. Doing good, man. Thought I had tomorrow off, but apparently I had... Yo, those are the worst, dude. Oh my god. Like, low-key, I don't even know if I have work tomorrow. I don't, but like, it wasn't on the calendar of days off for my job, you know? So like, I'm just gonna wake up in the morning and be like, yo, like, I'm either gonna have no messages in my inbox or a bunch of messages saying, yo, we need to meet up in a conference call. It's gonna be one or the other, and I hope it's just nothing. Let me give Chris K. I think it's spelled out like that. Yeah, it's like that. If you wanna learn how to get one of these shirts, and if you like Whiskey and Warzone or just want to get to know him, definitely a person you want to get to know. Chris Cross is an amazing supporter and great ass dude. So I'll probably shout him out again when he comes onto the stream and sees it. Yo, JLD, I see you repping that Chris Cross. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Hammy. The Chris Cross Whiskey and Warzone. He's gonna be on tonight, so really happy to be repping it with him. All right, we got 9 million people in here. I think we could get started a little bit. So, for those who don't know how these mental health streams work, these go on YouTube. After the day after the stream ends, these go on YouTube. I take the entire VOD and I put it right up on my YouTube channel, so that if anybody here misses it or has to go away like halfway through or doesn't want to watch it right now, you can watch it on my YouTube channel. Also, all of my old mental health streams from the past few months since I've become affiliated are also on my YouTube channel. If you want to see my YouTube channel, !social in the chat, and it would mean the world if you could subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Social, Hammy. I don't have a YouTube command. I just wanted to put everything all in one. So if you follow that Linktree link, you'll get the like a list of all my social media platforms. You'll see YouTube there, and all my old mental health streams are there already. Nah, you're good, bro. No worries. And we take this time to, you know, we'll turn off the music, and at that point it's kind of just a conversation. And that's all it really is. We allow everybody to just talk. If there's something on your mind, something that you want to get off your chest, there's a very supportive group of people here that are willing to help. They might not be able to help with your situation directly, but they will be a listening ear and be able to share their stories too, because some people don't even realize. People think they're alone. There's a lot of people going through a lot of the same situations a lot of people are, and we just don't know because we don't know what's going on in their lives behind the scenes. So that's the whole point of this channel, is to just talk and just feel okay. And I wish I had this when I was like growing up, you know, like a space where I could just vent about my feelings and just feel better about knowing other people go through the same things I do, because it goes a long way. And you'll be surprised a lot of people feel the same. This is a Crow Gaming song. Well, this is one of the few songs I know plays on his stream on the itself. All right, so post up, guys. If you don't mind, if you have a slot available, it would mean the world if you could host up the stream. What happens when you host up the stream is it gets us on the recommended page. For more and more people, the more people host. And with that being said, that means more people could potentially see the stream and say, hey, let's go hang out and let's talk about what I'm feeling. I may not be able to help them directly, but I will listen. I can give feedback if you'd like. I can answer any questions you have. And we'll help you out, because we're all about self-growth here. We're all about growing and doing everything we can to make sure everybody in the JLD fam is all set. And it doesn't matter whether you're subscribed, you're following, if you're just a viewer. If you just decide you're not going to follow me and just listen, that's fine too. If you've sent bits, if you haven't sent anything, it doesn't matter, man. Like, everybody here deserves some kind of love from somebody in this world, you know? Like, just whether it be a friend or a partner or just somebody to get them through life that, quite frankly, is pretty stressful. And I will tell you, it is very stressful. Talk, feel good, and get W's. That's the motto, dude. That's the whole motto of this whole channel. Get dubs, talk positivity, and make sure everybody's okay mentally. You know, not just physically. All right, I'm talking too much. Well, I'm gonna be talking too much. But let's turn off the music for a little bit. So, we got 10 million people here. Appreciate every single one of you that's here right now. And I usually go through an agenda of like all the stuff that I tend to talk about. However, and I'll kind of say this a little later as well as I go through my list. Interrupt me, ask questions, share your stories. Of course, anything you're comfortable with. Don't ever feel like I'm forcing you to say anything you're not comfortable with, or hearing how everybody, or if you're scared that somebody might say something. Obviously, I don't think anybody in this chat would. If anybody did criticize anybody in this chat, that's an instant ban. But if you feel like it's something you don't want to share just yet, it's totally fine. But in terms of stream announcements, this is sort of the beginning of the 3-day stream schedule for me. So this week was Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, just because Friday is New Year's Eve tomorrow. But starting next week will be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays as my permanent schedule for streaming, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So normally I do Monday through Friday, 2:30, Monday through Thursdays, and then 7 o'clock for Fridays. I'm going to cut it down to 3 days a week and take the other 2 days to support, because I have big dreams for this channel, not just from a mental health perspective, but from a growth perspective. I want to see everybody here grow. I want to see Dandy grow. I go to Dandy's stream sometimes, and I'm like, yo, you going for partner yet? Because literally, I go to a stream, and there's like 60, 65, 70 people in a fucking chat. Hammy, I go to his stream whenever possible. He was playing Fortnite yesterday. I love to see the growth from everybody coming through, and just everybody that just takes time out of their day, even if it's for just 5 seconds, to come in. So if I could support more, you guys, that's the goal. So 3 days a week of streaming, and then 2 extra days to like take care of everybody, you know, and like make sure they feel supported with me going into their streams. Congrats again to the 5 days of giveaways winners. So last week we did 5 days straight of giveaways for the Christmas holiday season. We gave away stickers, we gave away gifted subs, we gave away merchandise and gift cards and PayPals. It was fun, man, and it was a major turnout when it came to like the raids and everybody just coming in. It was insane, and like I want to thank all of you guys for coming in and making it such a big success, because it literally started the idea for me to keep doing it every year. So next December I might just do the same exact thing, but hopefully we're bigger by then, so I could give away bigger prizes and bigger stuff for you guys and show you guys that, you know, you guys deserve to be given back for all the love you've given me throughout the past few months of streaming, because it's been a wild ride so far. And if you're not following me on social media already, !social. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, TikTok, Hover, Facebook, YouTube. Some of the stuff is up there on the corner right there. It just like goes nonstop. Sullen, I appreciate the host. Dandy, I see your messages. I'm gonna get to them in a little bit, in a few seconds. And yeah, this is just I'm just forever grateful for you guys, because literally Twitch has been a blessing for me, and I'm very happy to have all you guys here. Whether I've known you from like real life, whether I've known you from other places, whether I've met you on Twitch, whether I met you from other streamers, literally, you guys have played a big part in my Twitch career. Even if this is your first time here. Hammy, I see you. Karma Sensei, I see you. Welcome in, guys. So, like I said before, my previous mental health streams are on my YouTube channel. So, if you want to follow my YouTube channel, !social in the chat, you'll get my Linktree account, which has my YouTube channel there. You're free to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. So that way you'll know when this stream is up as well. So that way, if you want to reflect back to it, if there's something I may have said that you liked, that you want to listen to again, it is there for you as well as the previous ones as well, because we go over a lot of stuff in these mental health streams. So today we're going to be talking about just 2021 as a whole, and you guys are free to talk about this in the chat as I'm talking. I want you guys to interrupt me. I want you guys to start spreading everything that you want to talk about in the chat, because I'd rather hear you guys out while also speaking about my experiences. But the fact that you guys go crazy in the chat during these mental health streams talking about it, it shocks me, because I don't realize how crazy people's lives can be outside of Twitch. And obviously, outside of Twitch we have lives and we have things we take care of, responsibilities, and we all come from different walks of life. So listening to some stories, I feel very grateful that you guys come in and share the stories. However, it makes me also realize that we're all in this together. Shit's wild out there. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just shit's wild out there. So these channels my own, I really feel not an obligation, but I really want to have a center for people to come in and have be able to talk about what they're going through, because this may be the only channel or platform that they can go to talk about those things. I know Dandy Manny's talking about my ADHD and bipolar. This has been wacky, and we'll talk about that in a little bit as well. Or you're free to also, Dandy, to elaborate more if you're comfortable doing so. There is a trigger warning on this video, on this channel stream, just because I don't know exactly what topics will be spoken about. There's people who have come in and spoken about certain things, and I don't want anybody to get those kind of triggers if they might affect you in a very negative way. So there will most likely be topics in this conversation of anxiety. There'll be depression, there'll be suicide, and other mental illnesses that may affect a bunch of the people that are in this chat. So if you do have to leave at any time during this conversation, it is totally fine. I understand. I am not doing this stream for the viewership. This is the one stream out of the month where I just want to make sure everybody here is okay. And if you're not okay, it's okay. That's the whole point of this stream. We could have 2 people in here, and I'm totally fine with that. We could have 9 people in here, and I'm totally grateful for that. I'm grateful basically for whoever comes in, because if I could help somebody, at least one person out tonight, that's the goal. Yo, what's good, Cam? I appreciate the host and welcome in, man. Don't be sorry about being late. It's you being here is all that matters. It don't matter. It isn't even if you came 30 minutes in or 5 seconds in. I'm just grateful you're here, man. So yeah, I encourage engagement in the chat. Please feel free to talk about whatever you want in the chat. Talk about your experiences with mental health. You're free to talk about just your life as a whole if you'd like. You can ask me questions regarding anything with mental health. You're free to talk about any topic you'd like that you feel you need to get off your chest, or something you feel you want to share or ask to the community, because this is about you guys today, while also allowing myself to express myself to you guys, because I'm on the same boat as you guys. I feel like this channel has grown a lot, but that does not make me any better than anybody else who may still, for example, may still be going for affiliated, or may have a lesser average than I am. I'm on the same boat as everybody here, so I'm in it with you guys, and we're all here in the long run, man. So let me get started. But yeah, be as interactive as possible, guys. I see Nutsy just shared something. We're gonna go down to the chat and just conversate, man. This is just a conversating stream. There's no Smash Bros. There's no Fortnite dubs. There's no spiking. I even turned off the channel points. I only kept a few channel points up. I took off the push-ups and the hot tub and all that shit. And remember, you're not alone, and If someone you know is going through something, guys, even if they're not in this stream tonight, just let them know about the channel. Like, if you feel like there's somebody that might benefit from this stream tonight, just let them know about it and just tell them to stop by. They don't even have to say anything. They just have to listen. Just let them know that there's resources out there. If they need help, if they need somebody to talk to, if they need someone to listen to. I've told a few people in this chat, you're free to message me and just talk. Like, not like DMs or anything, like, oh, sliding to DMs or anything like that. I don't do that. But, like, if you need just someone to listen to you, I'm here for you. And I'm here to listen. That's on Whisper on Twitch, Discord, any kind of social media, Twitter, Instagram, any of that. Just let me know, man, because this is what I'm trying to do. Like, make everybody happy in life. Sorry I was playing Smash Bros. Trying to master a combo. Nah, you good, bro. No worries. I see you, bro. Welcome in, man. This is the start of our mental health stream, man. So for anybody in the chat, if you feel like you do want to talk about any kind of stories that you've gone through, anything mental health related that you want to ask or talk about or share, we have this community has been a blessing to me, where everybody here has just felt the need, just felt like they could conversate here. So let's go with Nutsy. Here's my past 3 weeks summed up. Wife's mom had a stroke. Her family in Texas put her in a nursing home to die. So that's fucked up. Sent my wife on a one-way ticket. She's been gone 3 weeks. I've been taking care of the kids and animals, but we all got COVID right before Christmas. Nutsy, where do you live in? Where do you live, Nutsy? But first of all, I feel like that's a very fucked up situation. And I'm sorry, Nutsy, that happened to your wife's mom, your mother-in-law. I'm very sorry that happened. And unfortunately, those things do happen. And it's a very fucked up situation where they see family who, like, you know, they spent so much time like at family gatherings, parties, life events, and things like that, just to see somebody like on their, whether it be their deathbed or like recovering and already thinking about assets and things like that. It's not a good look on the family. It makes them look like dicks. Excuse my language, Nutsy. And like, your mother-in-law definitely deserves much better than that, because if it was me on that deathbed, I wouldn't even want to be involved with those kind of family members. And I will say this: family is not defined by bloodline. Family is defined by the people who surround you with positivity, have nothing but genuine intentions for you and your loved ones in terms of success in life, and aren't just leeching off of you to just leech off of you because of advantage. Obviously, you know, when it comes to a business, you want to take advantage and make as much as you can. But when it comes to family or like people you love, that's just a line you don't cross, man. So I'm definitely really sorry to hear that, man. And like, I really hope that she pulls through. I don't know how severe the stroke is, but those family members, I wouldn't even consider them family if I were you, because those are just moochers. I don't know the exact situation, but that would be my viewpoint on it if I'm just seeing it from an outside perspective. But you have my full support on that, Nutsy. And again, if you need to talk about anything, please feel free to do so. If you need to talk to me, I know we've only known each other for a little bit. Like, I go to your streams and hang out, and like, I see you and hanging out with Warzone stuff. But like, I'm really serious when I say, guys, you can message me. I know I'm just like JLD. I'm just a new streamer, but I really am out here to help people out and be there whenever I can. So that's what I would have to say on that. You know, me and the JLD family always here. Absolutely, just like Cambo just said. So I was class of 2021, so just got my diploma last year. Congratulations. And my ex-girlfriend has bipolar disorder and took everything out on me for 2 years, and it's still going on. So now I'm just working and drinking 2 wine bottles every day. That's my 2021. So you're just turning 18 or 19, right, Georgie? Is that correct, if I'm not mistaken? Just let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. But so for you're 19, okay. We had to get the power of attorney. Okay, it's cost me $50,000 to move her here with hospice for the last few months. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I know that's definitely fucking hard, dude. So, because when it comes to those things, you can't trust family like that. It's just not the best thing. Like, yeah, family's there and they're close and they know them, but they don't have the best intentions. So Georgie, for your situation, first of all, congratulations, like I just said, on graduating, because a lot of people actually don't get to talk about like how they like graduate high school. And like graduating high school, it's like one of those things where, you know, it's I wouldn't say it's not needed, but it's not as powerful as it was back in the day. However, it's still a big accomplishment, so I congratulate you on that. Second of all, for your ex-girlfriend, there's a reason she's an ex-girlfriend, because obviously there were problems going on between you two. And at this point, like I've told other people, like in real life, I think it's time to cut that tie. I don't know what your situation is in terms of like how close you are to them. Do you live near each other? Do you work with each other? What your behind the scenes is, but definitely try not to use alcohol as your escape from that. Hopefully it's not a violent situation where it's become violent or like physical. I hope that's not the case. But as someone who's 19 years old, you Georgie, I would hope, like, you're a young kid, and I hope you like resolve that as soon as possible, because you have a whole life ahead of you, man. I'm 28 years old, and like it feels like time just flew by, and I feel like I've had from 19 to 28, I feel like I've had like a good amount of time to have fun. I've spent like with my fiance a good amount of time together, where now it was finally time to like propose and get engaged and start thinking of the next steps in my life, because we had like a lot of fun in everything we did before. So definitely, Georgie, try to make the best of your youth years, because you're gonna miss it when you get older, man. Cambo, yeah, guys, don't even ask me if you can share your story. Just share your stories, and I'm gonna read through the chat. So Cambo, that's a yes to your answer. I mean, to your question. What's good, Josh? Welcome in. One Love, I see you. Anybody who's coming in, feel free to share your stories, or you're free to listen, or if you want to share something, you're more than welcome to. This is all about you guys. This is all about making sure you guys are okay. I'm gonna hear your story out. I'm gonna talk about it, provide maybe my feedback a little bit. You guys can elaborate even more. You guys can talk to each other, because I want to make sure you guys get to know one another as well. I'm sure a shit ton of you know each other already from like other streamers, but you know, this is the place to, you know, bond with one another, because that's what I want for you guys. For my month, I've been going through a whole lot of depression and sadness. I know I support like crazy and stuff, but I put my schoolwork aside to support others and forget about my life, and I still do to this day. And I'm not really doing well mentally. I'm thinking about dark things like the death of my father since he was in the military, and just life in general, and it's hurting me from the inside and outside, and everyone wants me to stream. So, first of all, Cambo, don't let the pressure of us saying, yo, when are you going to stream? Oh, Cambo for partner and like all this stuff. I kind of mentioned this earlier this week, but focus on what you have to do first before dealing with Twitch. And Gorminator was talking about this too earlier today. If you ever feel like your relationship or like your life is getting affected by the supporting, the streaming, the content creation, literally anything else that is double dose. If there's anything that you feel is affecting your life because of Twitch, stop it. Like, it's okay if you have to take some time out. If you feel like somebody's feeling salty that you haven't been on Twitch for a week, they were never a supporter to begin with. They were just looking for stats. So, first of all, Cambo, you've been an amazing supporter, and I definitely appreciate you being in every single stream that I've done for the past like few months. But if you ever do need to like get away from it, don't think that I'm gonna be upset. Don't think that I'm gonna be like, oh, where's Cambo? Oh, he can't be mod no more. Oh, he can't do this shit. No, I'd rather you be gone and take care of your personal life than be here and feel like shit about yourself. So, being like, I know, Cambo, you mentioned you wanted to be like a full-time mod, like for a bunch of streamers. Put yourself first. Make sure that's done. Make sure your stuff is taken care of. Your mindset is good before you go doing that. Because being on Twitch itself is a full-time job. I know you're young and you're doing like your thing with school and everything, but take your priorities first. And that's what I will tell you. You've been an amazing help to the stream, but remember, there's times where sometimes you gotta like take time for yourself. You know, this ain't a thing where like you gotta ask for PTO from your boss. Just do it. Or if you really feel like you have to tell me about it, you can message me, man. Like I'm telling everybody else, you can message me no matter what you have to go through. It is totally fine, and I got you, man. In terms of your father, definitely my condolences, man. I know you've mentioned it on stream in like the last mental health stream. As somebody whose dad was also in the military, I was my mom and even myself at some points were scared shitless when he was deployed to Iraq because I didn't know if he was coming back home, and it's just one of those things where you don't really wanna think the worst, but when your parent is literally like 15 hours away by plane, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in a fucking dangerous ass city. So I definitely feel your pain, man. Like when it comes to that. Luckily, thankfully, my father's still alive after all that. Retired and all basically nice and good. But not everybody can say that, you know. And my heart goes out to them. And I feel like at some point, like as we grow up, as all of us grow up, we all eventually go through some sort of phase of either anxiety or depression, because anxiety is the fear of something. Anxiety is the fear of something happening and you not having control of it because you want to get it over with. So like if I'm getting anxious about a presentation at work, I'm not scared about the presentation. Well, I kind of am, but I just kind of want to get it over with. And that's more or less what the anxiety is. So like kind of step it up to like a larger scale. It's like you just want whatever you think is going to happen to just happen, or you hope it doesn't happen. And then like that kind of transitions into the depression that you kind of feel. Mr. Coco, I see you, bro. Welcome in. It was a pleasure to be on your stream earlier today, Coco. So happy to have you here again, dude. Redneck, I see you as well. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Double Dose, I saw your message earlier. I am not laying down. I'm sitting up today. We're talking about mental health. So if anybody here has any stories that they want to share regarding mental health, this is the stream to do it. And you can do it in any stream. You can talk about anything you're going through in any stream. But this mental health stream is made specifically so people can, share their stories, listen to one another. There's a lot of people in the chat that know each other already. And there might be something you don't know about somebody else in the chat, like with Cambo. Like with his father and like stuff he's going through with school, and then like the pressure to stream. Like some people don't know that. People don't really know Cambo outside of stream. You know what I mean? Nah, Double Dose, you good. Nah, it's all good. No worries. We got Garbage in the chat. Welcome in, man. Yeah, man, I'm stuck. And then even after being done with high school, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. And like, I know you also want to do your acting career, man. If you feel like acting is your way to go, that's fine. At the end of the day, none of us are paying your bills right now, Combo. So we're in no position to say what you can and can't do in your life. Of course we'd love to see you stream. You're an amazing supporter, dude. We'd love to see you go live and we send you bits and subs and like make your day. We want to make your day too. But if that's not what you want to do, if you feel like there's something else that your life is destined to do, that is good. And we will support you no matter what. Even if you promote it on social media, we'll make sure we promote it no matter what, because we're here for you, man. Garbage, yeah, no problem. I'll DM you after for the Stream Elements thing. Yo, Double Dose, no problem, man. Yeah, where is Solon? Yo, Solon, what's going on, my dude? Welcome in, man. We are Anonymemes. Welcome in, man. Welcome to the stream. If you don't mind me asking also, how did you find the stream? Was it social media, Discord, just searching through Just Chatting, or mental health tag? How'd you find the stream, man? And also, I'm also lying to myself, always saying I'm happy and stuff, but I'm lying. I'm not really happy, you know. And it's okay to feel that way, man. Like, some people always say it as agreeing. Like if I, like, let's say in an example, me and Garbage are like meeting for the first time, and I'm like, yo, what's good, man? How you doing? Like, most likely one of our responses is gonna be, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm chilling. Things are good. One of us might be lying, or both of us might be lying, because there might be shit that we're both going through that we just don't want to tell because we feel like it's going to be an inconvenience, or it's going to feel like we're making the situation a Debbie Downer kind of situation. And we don't want that from our, like deep down, we don't want that. We want to like have an uplifting like conversation or group or event, so we kind of suppress those sad feelings. When in reality, sometimes it's needed to talk about those things. Sometimes it's just needed to say, hey, I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well mentally. Can I just have someone to listen to as I speak my truth? And it'll go a long way. Sometimes people will just feel like it's like the truth will set you free. Like it's not that you're lying or anything, but you feel like so much stress has just left your body afterwards. Cam, of course, yeah, Combo's always fucking clutching it here. He's a fucking goat. But Combo, again, like I said, don't ever feel like we're gonna like feel a type of way if you leave the stream. Even if you have to be gone for weeks at a time, it's fine, dude. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself mentally. And then if you do feel you want to come back, we're going to be here and we're going to open you up with open arms. We're not going to be one of those people that just say, oh, you weren't here for weeks. Fuck you, you're gone. Like, we're not like that here. We ain't about that life. We're about supporting each other and making sure we're all okay mentally. Yo, Crisscross. Yo, guys, I was just saying earlier, this is Whiskey and Warzone. If you guys are not following Crisscross, and his wife, Kaylin Cross, was also in the chat. Thank you for the nice shirt. Make sure you're following them because he does Whiskey and Warzone every Thursday and Friday. He's probably going to be streaming in maybe an hour or two or something like that. Or in a few hours. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was fortunate enough to buy one of his Whiskey and Warzone shirts. And really good quality. It came in the mail today. I actually forgot it was coming. I checked my mailbox and I was like, what the hell is this envelope? And then because there was no return address on it. It just had my address. So I opened it and I was like, oh shit. Wait a minute. The shirt. Yo, I'm going to wear this today. Let's fucking get it. So, I put it in the Discord. I was like, Crisscross, you're going to love the shirt I'm wearing tonight. And here we go. So, make sure you hit up Crisscross. I don't think he's selling them at the moment anymore because I think he's in the process of moving to Hawaii. But, get to know him, and when he sells them again, he'll be ready to send them out to you. I was playing Smash with him and I lost and I was really upset. Hold up. If I miss your chat, guys, it's because I'm rambling on and on about just talking, So, definitely appreciate your patience. Sorry, I know I posted that. No, you're good, man. Yo, I saw your follow and no problem, dude. That you just followed now. It's totally fine. It's happened to me too, both here and on social media. But dude, thank you so much for the subscribe, dude. You're fucking amazing. One time for the one time. Let's get it. Let me just make sure I'm caught up on chat. And the thing is, I'm very encouraging and stuff to others, but when no one is looking, I'm really depressed. Exactly. And that's what I try to say. We never really know what's going on behind closed doors, man. And that's what we need to make normalized. Normalize allowing people to talk about what they're feeling so they don't have to feel... So that feeling of, oh, behind closed doors just doesn't happen. Knock down the door. Make it transparent. You're not okay. And that we can help you. We may not be able to be there 24/7, but we can help you no matter what. All Father, we're talking about mental health. We're not talking about horniness here. We're doing a mental health stream. So for anybody who's just hopping in, I see a bunch of new names here. Definitely come in, share your stories. If there's any mental health stuff that you want to share with our very inclusive and amazing community, we're making sure everybody here is just okay mentally, not just physically, So we'd love to see everybody that's coming in, man. It was a Skyrim quest that brought me here. What does that mean? Anonymous. It was a Skyrim quest. I have an example. Garbage knows this too. Good deal, man. It's awesome you put this on where people can hear it. Absolutely, man. That's what this whole stream is about. We do this once a month, guys. And, it's to make sure everybody's good. All Father, you're good, man. No worries, man. This is a once a month stream that we do to make sure everybody's good. You know what I mean? Still want to know where you got that shirt. I see. This is from Crisscross. If you follow Crisscross, he'll be able to hook you up with one when he's selling them again. Fire, huh? Don't talk to me. Where is my shirt? I was playing Smash with him and I lost and I was really upset and I can accept losing, but it pissed me off that he won and I don't want to break a friendship over a game. It's just sometimes I'm jealous. I hate to be seen as a loser. Don't ever feel like a loser, man. These things, video games, and I'll be the first to tell you. Crisscross, thank you so much for the host, man. I'll tell you, man, as someone who used to play Fortnite all the time when I first started streaming, I would rage. There would be, before I made affiliate, there would be times where I would quit the stream because I died maybe 3 times straight. It would literally piss me off because I hated losing. But, yo, Garbage. What are you doing, man? Dude, with 1,000 videos. Dude, thank you. Holy fuck. I was not expecting that. Dude, Garbage, I appreciate you so much for that. Yeah, Cambo, give this man a shout out. This is fucking awesome. But yeah, dude, don't ever let those like losses. Like, we have fun in Smash, dude. You and I, Cambo, and like Lowe's Glow and Paradigm Shift and everybody else who comes in and plays. There's been a bunch of people who followed the stream from Smash Bros. And like, I don't want anybody to ever feel like me spiking them or me getting them with a win or even me losing is like a personal kind of thing. It's all for fun. It's all the chance to have a good time, you know? 2 hours or so. Yo, Super Mario Sandra, welcome in. We'd love to see you. How's your holiday season? How's your holidays? How's your Christmas? One time for the one time. How you doing as well? Good to have you here. And thank you so much again for that subscription. You're freaking amazing. Go through shout outs. It was the most mature decision you could have made, bro. Take the time and cool off. I didn't get upset at all. That's what it is, man. You know, we're all in here for the fun time, not the serious time. But if we could do these streams where we can just sit down and be serious for like an hour or two and just have fun. I mean, not have fun, but like share what we're going through. That's what I'm happy about. Good man, been doing some support all day today. Yeah, I wasn't supporting as much today, unfortunately. Like, I was in Gorm's stream, I was in the Brum's stream, I was in Garbage, and a bunch of other streams. But I was like tired as fuck today, and like I had work, and like coffee didn't work for long, so it was just one of those things. All Father, I see you, man. Thank you so much for the host as well. I know I'm delayed on chat, but I just want to make sure everybody here is recognized for their Yo, Miggity Mike, I appreciate you, dude. Normally, Miggity Mike, I have a channel point to show off tattoos. I have it off today just because it's a mental health stream. Yo! Solon with the gifted to double dose. Let's fucking get it, man. Dude, I appreciate you. Let's fucking get it, man. My freaking mod Solon1 in the chat. Guys, if you're not following Solon1, I feel horrible because I haven't been able to get on his stream because he streams at night, like late night. But I want to make sure this man gets mad recognition for like coming into the stream and hosting, even though like he's at work and shit and doing his thing. It definitely means the world that you come in, man. And like, I want to make sure this man gets like his stats up and just gets mad love thrown at his page as well. So make sure you're following Solon as well. Like, make sure you give him some love whenever he's live. Glacier Light, I see you. Welcome in. What's good, Miggity Mike? As well, I see you. Solon, bro, this is what we do. God willing, 3 years clean. Yo, let's fucking get it. One time for the one time. I apologize for being delayed on that. I see everybody else said congrats already, but hell yeah, let's go, man. Big congratulations. Sobriety is definitely a difficult task. I've never dealt with anything of that situation where, like, with addiction to alcohol or drugs or anything like that. But for the people who have, it's literally a big accomplishment for them. So, like, here's to many years to you, man, of sobriety. Here's to 3, here's to 4, 10, 20, 30. Big ups to you, man. Definitely appreciate you sharing that, dude. Definitely congratulations. You're very considerate, bro. I'm glad to call you my friend. Absolutely, man. We're all in your corner. We're all in everybody here's corner. Don't ever forget that. Like, just because we all come from different walks of life and we're coming from like different streamers, we know different streamers and just all got to know one another. Like, we're all supporting one another. We all want each other to grow. And if you secretly don't want somebody to grow, then that's not being a supporter. That's just like hoping for their demise. But thankfully, I have not seen anything like that in the stream where somebody just literally wanted somebody to fail. And that's what we're all about here. So just making sure we're all good and continue growing. When I put my captions up on Twitter when I'm live, I say let's grow together, because I don't want just me to grow. I want you guys to come with me, because when I make it big, and I'm going to say when, not if, when I make it big on Twitch, you guys are all coming with me. It's not just myself and I'm going to forget about you guys. It's me and you guys, the JLD fam. The JLD fam makes the JLD stream, no matter what. Hope all is well. Yo, things are going well, Sandra. For anybody who's coming in, including yourself, if you have any stories of mental health you want to come and share, you are more than welcome to do so here, because this is a place to open up. And sometimes people don't realize that they don't have a place to really vent about those things. Therapy is very expensive, and not everybody can afford it. So if there's a way I can help out, even if it's just listening and just being there as an ear to listen to anything you might be going through, I'm totally happy with doing that. And I don't like crisscross. He's my enemy. Can't chat. Yo, Excalibur, welcome in, man. I appreciate you, dude. Have a great day at work. Hope you're doing good, and hope everything is going well for you, Excalibur. My shirt says Hennessy and Enemies. Garbage, I appreciate the 1,000 biddies, man. You're fucking amazing. Redneck, you're amazing. Just laying down. Glad to have you as a friend. Yo, seriously, Redneck. Those games were crazy yesterday in Fortnite. But I'm glad to have you as a friend as well, dude. Big love to you, man. And hope you're having an amazing day and amazing week as well. I can also say that I have moments where I make someone's day and it makes me feel better, but I sit in the dark. And that's what I tell you, man. Like, we see celebrities every single day. We see celebrities every single day with millions of dollars and still unhappy. Money does not buy happiness. Yo, Double Dose, I appreciate that 100. Let's freaking go, man. I appreciate you so much. Money does not buy happiness. I could win the lottery. I could win $2 million today in a scratch off or like in the Mega Millions. But I could still go to bed at night. Still anxious about something that's going to happen in my life. Still anxious or scared about something that may happen with my family or my loved ones, my fiance or something like that. I could still hate myself after winning $2 million. Money only relieves the stress of financial debt. It will alleviate any stress of any bills you have to pay, any houses you're paying off, loans, all that stuff. But when you can even buy nice things with it. You want to set up a nice streaming setup, you want to buy your newest Jordans, you want to buy like a nice necklace or something, you're free to do that. But when you go to bed at night, you're still going to have feelings about how you feel in your life, or there might still be that drama with your family. There might still be that issue you have with your friend, or the problems you have at work where your boss hates you, or something similar to that. And that's why I always say it every single time. Money does not buy happiness, man. And that kind of goes into Cambo. You made somebody's day with those bits or subs or whatever. You never know. They might actually just come back. And like, there you go. Let me go through the chat. Hell yeah. Congratulations again one time for the one time on that. We have our moments and it's fun. Yo, streaming has been a blessing, man. I'm very happy for that. I'll just see you trying to figure out if this ninja done lost weight or not got another cam. What do you wait, me? God, for sure, my man. Same to you. Yep. Don't want to ruin something that could be. Yo, absolutely, man. I'm ready for the new year. Yo, I'm ready for the new year as well, but let's just hope shit gets better from here. But I don't know, man. We'll see. Someone, again, I appreciate that gifted sub. Christian, you went to Queen Center Mall. That's what's up. Good to have you here, Christian. Let's go. Yeah, I was in a few streams, but not a lot. 1-2 bonus, I see you, man. Guys, 1-2 bonus is another guy that's going for affiliate. He's very close to it. I think he's at like a 2.6 something average. If you guys can go and show him some love, and I've been posting him on Twitter too. So like when he goes live, I've been posting it on Twitter as well, so like people can go into his stream. Make sure you go show him some love. We want to make him hit that 3 average so he can start getting monetized by Twitch, so we could spam his fucking bits and subs. All father, it's all good, my man. Work was okay. Happy to hear that, man. You know. Work is work. I had work today, and I kind of didn't do much, but I was still tired as shit. Someone I see with them emotes, same with you one time. That's why what we talked about. Yup, exactly. Yo, man, exactly. Like, sometimes arguing with people just doesn't work, and sometimes it's just better to just talk it out. And, like, those are the best conversations because it actually brings the involved parties together. You know what I mean? Host as well. Yo, yeah, I saw that, Excalibur. I appreciate the host as well. Double Dose, I appreciate you for the 100 earlier. Yeah, JLD, I can even come clean and tell you one time you spiked me and you used the clip for content, as you should, and it made me feel like you were using me for content and make me look weak. Don't ever think that, dude. I'm not trying to use you for content or like trying to make you seem like you're whack at Smash or like you're trash or like that you're not good or anything like that. If it's something that affects you, then I 1,000,000% apologize. If it was that spike with the snake with the what is that house sway, like that thing, I will tell you 1,000,000% that was not to like jab you or anything like that. It just makes for good content. So like, you know, to help grow the JLD fam. It's never intended to make you feel like you're a terrible person or that you're whack at this, because like there's a few people that I've made clips out of, and like it's never been for that. So if you took it the wrong way, I am very sorry, and I will own up to that. But you're free to let me know on that, man, and always DM me on the side if you have any concern about anything I may post, because I don't want you to feel like shit, you know. Drugs for a few years, but managed to get it off by myself. Yo, All Father, big congrats to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, I don't know if you have like a family or kids or things like that, but definitely do it for them, because that keeps those toxic things out of your system, and it also keeps like you going and alive, you know. And I'm happy for you, man, that you've been off of those things. Go see great shit. Never really tell anyone that, and I'm happy you're sharing it, man. Thank you so much for sharing, All Father. It means the world that like this channel has grown into something where people feel confident enough to share those stories. So, you know, you're freaking awesome, dude. Thank you, All Father. And I think I like met you this week, right? Like I've seen you in a few streams, and like pleasure meeting you, man. Everyone, we all here for each other. Live your best life, people. People vibe with those who are actually working on themselves, trying to be the best. Exactly. And I'm going to say this at the end of the stream, but this is the quote I always say. Always remember to uplift yourself. Make yourself and your well-being a priority in life. That way you can be the best version of yourself possible to take on all of the challenges that may lie ahead for you. So definitely, I'll be saying that at the end of the stream again. And if you guys take anything from the stream, I hope it's that sentence I just said. Much love, brother. I'm pulling up to the house, so I gotta go. Major props for putting this on. Yo, double dose. I appreciate you coming in. And that JLD badge looks nice next to your name too. Yo, Sexy Chicken, thank you so much for the host. I saw that follow as well. Thank you so much for that. Give me a sec. Oh, okay. There you go. Yo, what's good, Nancy? Welcome in. Happy to see you here. Solon, glad to be here. I'll be back ASAP. Facts, bro. You ain't built like that. Yo, that spoo lick emote is hilarious, garbage. And chat, I also send some motivational messages. Yes, Cambo Combo is very good at sending whispers on Twitch and even on Instagram too. For like with motivational stuff. So like it's been really good to like see. Like, wake up to those messages like, yo, what's good, JLD? You're doing great. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, I hope you have a great stream later. And, like, you're like, just keep doing you. Like, those simple things like that really help out with somebody's mindset, including my own. So, Campbell, thank you for all those messages. And if anybody's ever interested in getting them from him, he will gladly do it on Whisper or I think even social media. You have to make sure with him. But he's definitely here to help out. What? I didn't give no biddy. Stop lying, garbage. Yo, I appreciate the lurk as well. Double dose with the 100 earlier. I appreciate you. I got the tab up, but I gotta lay down for a bit. Yo, Nutsy, I appreciate you coming in, man. Let's freaking get it. That's what I don't want people to see. You know, I can be happy as heck and then unhappy the hour after is crazy. And that's I could honestly say that's me sometimes too. Like I be like, you never really know how many people have an amazing ass stream. People who get gifted out the ass, bits out the ass, and donations like crazy every single stream. You never know if once they go offline, are they really happy? Are they getting off the computer to a bad relationship, a bad parenting, bad drama with friends, bad drama in work or school, or like maybe their rent's due tomorrow and they don't have enough money? You don't know what people are going through, and like it needs to be addressed, just like what Campbell just said. Like 1 minute you're happy on stream, and then like I could basically be miserable after I get off stream. Thankfully that's not the case, but for a lot of people it could be the case as well. I'm very behind on chat, guys, so like I'm still going through chat. I apologize if I haven't hit your message yet. Like Sexy Chicken, I saw the host and the follow and all that. Welcome in. I see you, Nancy, as well. Welcome in as well. Love to see you as always. Yeah, with me personally, I know people smoke or vape to take their mind off things and stress and whatnot. I tend to take the healthy route. Sit in the darkness and silence of my room and let the music and the RGB lighting come for me so I get in my thoughts. Sometimes, if that's what helps you out, Cambo, then let it be. Don't see it as, oh, I have to do this to be good. See it as, oh, okay, I'm going to use this as my go-to as a place. Some people smoke, some people vape, some people do drink, some people like just sit in the corner. Some people just want to be left alone. Some people just want to talk to somebody. Some people need to talk to somebody. Everybody's different, so that's why there's no room for anybody to judge how somebody copes with whatever they're going through, and I want everybody to understand that. I saw that, Cam. You had 1-2 bonus tapped up yesterday. Let's freaking get it, man. That's what we love to see. You're good, my man. She was actually pretty funny. First, I'd like to formally apologize, Cam. Second, I followed. Yo, Red Hat Mafia, no problem, man. Welcome in, dude. We love to see you. And thank you for the apology for Campbell as well. Hope you have an addition. Yo, I appreciate that, dude. You're good, JLD. Don't apologize. Red Hat Mafia, welcome in, man. All Father, I see you. Really appreciate you owning up to it. Yeah, see, that's what it's all about, man. Like, we're not gonna get into what exactly happened with that, but basically everything's been situated and everybody seems to be like on good terms. So that's what I'm happy to hear. Like, and like the whole owning up and everything. So like, you know, that's what it's all about, man. Making sure everybody here is all set and good to go. Pantro, I see you. Welcome in. How you doing, man? For anybody who's hopping in, because I'm very delayed in chat. If anybody's just coming in, like Fuzzy Forever, I see him on the screen. Feel free to share your mental health stories. We never really know what people are going through in life, and if this could be the place where people can vent about the things that they might be going through, whether it be like a bad relationship, bad job, or it doesn't even have to be negative. It could be if you got the promotion from your job, if you got a raise, if you made like mad money from like a fucking slot machine. I don't know. If it was something positive that happened this year or this week or this month, like share it in the chat. I want to see positivity too, as much as I want to be able to see you guys sharing your stories about like going through life, you know? Like, this is supposed to be where everybody gets to know one another and bond over these things. But yo, Pantro, welcome in, man. Alexis, I see you as well. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you had an amazing week. Hope you had an amazing holiday as well. Alexis, good to have you here. No, bro, thank you for swinging by the stream the other day. Absolutely, no problem, man. We love to see you here, and we try to support as much as we can. I may not be in people's streams as often because there's a shit ton of people I try to support at one time. So I do apologize if I haven't been on your stream as much or at all. I do try to like get into new people, and this is kind of why I'm doing the 3-day schedule. So those other 2 days that I would normally stream, I can actually take that time to meet new people or be in streams that I haven't been on before or I'm slacking on. So that way everybody feels welcomed, and that actually brings more people into our stream, so we can spread the love to them as well. It's about drives, about power. Let's see. Let me, yeah, fam. And for everyone else, by all means, friend request me, whisper me. Absolutely, man. Campbell's good at the motivational messages, and he's more than welcome to helping everybody out to be happy, you know? Yeah, I have good family and good friends. Absolutely. I would like to say, Campbell, that I would consider the JLD fam a part of your family. Obviously not physically, but like as an extended family for like support and to like show love to you, because you've been nothing but supportive of us, man. Gives a hug to Campbell Combo. Absolutely, man. Fuzzy Forever, I see you as well. Welcome in, man. I know you were here yesterday talking about like you're happy that I do the mental health stuff. So this is one of those streams, man. We're here to spread love and make sure everybody here is good mentally. Jay Bird, welcome in. First of all, Jay Bird, congratulations on 3 years sober on drugs and alcohol. That is a big accomplishment. I was just telling earlier in the stream how that is, I've never gone through anything like that where I felt that I needed to hit sobriety due to addiction, but for people like yourself to do that is a huge accomplishment. So big congratulations to you, man. And I hope you continue to prosper from 3 years to 5 years, 7, 20, 100. Let's fucking get it, man. Big ups to you, man. Seeing JLD in a random stream the other day made my day. Yo, I appreciate that, dude. It ain't all about me. It's about everybody else understanding that I'm here for them as well. Not just trying to recruit people for a stream, but also to help people out and like show, hey, I want you to grow too, not just myself. You know what I mean? So happy to hear that, sexy chicken. All right, Alexis. If anyone needs someone to talk to, anyone can whisper me to talk about anything. I am here to be here to help you out with any advice. I don't judge anyone for anything or any problem that you are going through. Just know you can always message me. You can even add me on here. And that's the type of things we like to see around here. We like to have people taking time out of their day to actually, you know, be the ear to listen to. Like I say many times, I'm like, I can't physically be there to resolve anything you might be going through in life, we all come from different parts of the world, different parts of the United States, or wherever you are from, Canada, Europe, wherever. But we can just be there, you know? I see my mom. So Juju Jazz, guys, is my mom. So let's get some fire in the chat for Juju Jazz 2311. That's my mother. I don't watch live TV. I watch everyone's streams instead just relax and chill. Yo, that's freaking awesome, dude. Hey, thanks for the shout out. Let's go. Jay Sosa, I appreciate the lyric. Let's go. Welcome in, man. Also, in my online school, to let you know, I have my English class, and all this week I haven't even done one lesson to support and network with others. And my reward, my family's getting me 2 monitors, and I have lost the drive to get the class done. When I would get the class done, I wouldn't really have anything to do and stuff. And I'm not really busy, like you said. I can take a big break and do some of my schoolwork and stuff. Yeah, Cambo, like, I always talk shit about how, you got to do the math packet and the ELA packet and shit like that. But, like, in all seriousness, man, we want you to grow, not just on Twitch, but we want you to succeed in your life achievements. So, like, if you feel like the drive isn't there to do your schoolwork, cut off Twitch for a week or 2. So that way you can focus on that stuff. Because I know the agreement is, like, as you get your schoolwork done, you get like parts of your, like, PC set up. So use that as your driver. But at the same time, understand that education is very important, dude. And it's not just, like, don't see it as just trying to get it done for your computer setup. See it as education for the future as you continue to strive for it, whether you do this Twitch thing or acting or, you know, if you want to do college or whatever the case may be. We've talked about this on stream many times. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you, not what's best for us. Because what's best for us would be, Cambo, streaming. He's going live. He's going partner. But, you know, what does that do for you? You're just pleasing us. We don't want it to be where you're just pleasing us. We want you to be happy. Let me see. Jay Bird, I went through something the same, my man, so big up to you, brother. Yo, exactly. And that's what I was saying earlier. There's a lot of people here that don't know what's going on behind the scenes for a lot of people that are on the stream. I'm sure, like, there's people on here who already know each other from other streams, from bigger streamers, Camp, Crow, SB, Rose, all them big guys. But they don't know their stories. They just see them say what's up because they know them, and then they continue with the stream. But how well do you know them outside of stream? Do you know what they're going through? And this is what I'm trying to open up the conversation of, to make sure people know that they're there for each other, not just as a, you're my buddy, I see you stream as well. Like, we want to make it further than that. All right. Hi, son, everyone here. Your stream is buffering for me, but want to stop by and wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you for supporting my son. I know all too well about mental health. I've seeked both therapy and meds. For me personally, it has helped. It is all a work in progress. Just keep working through it. Don't give up and believe that you will be okay. Combo, you will be okay, and keep on keeping on. Much love to you all. Again, guys, that's my mother, Juju Jazz 2311. So let's get some fire in the chat for her. She's gone through a lot of shit as well. She also deals with anxiety and depression. And she's probably the strongest woman I know. So definitely props to her for everything she's done for myself, herself, her family, all of us as a family. Literally, probably the reason I'm still here today. I'm vibing all forward to the weekend. So hell yeah, bro. After that English class, I have a business English, which is my last class to graduation. It's kind of hard. And Campbell, I know we talk about Twitch a lot, and you ask me questions about, like, how to do this on Twitch, how you do that on Twitch. But if you ever need help with school shit, I could help you, dude. Like, I'm all for helping you out with that stuff too, with, like, schoolwork and shit. I'm not gonna give you the answers. It's not gonna be like, the answer's B, the answer's D, the answer's A. You know, it's not gonna be like them Scantron shits. But I will help you out, man. If you ever need help or you need that drive or motivation to, like, get your schoolwork done, I will be more than happy to help you, dude. And I'm sure there's a bunch of people here who would do so, but they don't realize, you know, your backstory or, like, what you're going through behind the scenes. So definitely out here trying to help you out, dude, for sure. You got a lot of people here that are willing to be with you. Time management is a big thing, and a lot of my life has been time management. I am very good at, like, setting agendas for, like, what time I'm going here. Like, if I'm going through the day, I got to do something during the day. I, like, figure out, like, on a time by time, like, slot by slot, time by time basis, like, everything that I got to do. It could be as simple as going to the grocery store, doing laundry, and then, like, going to see like my parents or something after. But I will schedule it in the most time management available possible. Alexis, if you need extra mods, I would love to help you out. If you don't need the extra mods, I totally understand. And just absolutely, I appreciate you reaching out and like offering your help. That definitely means the world. No matter what. All father thing, absolutely. See, this is what I like to see, guys. Just seeing everybody talking to each other. Like, obviously, you guys are like listening to me, and I'm talking to you guys. You guys are sharing your very accepting stories and everything you've gone through. But I love to see that everybody here is talking to each other, alongside me talking about your stories and struggles. I've been using a daily planner for years. They work. I haven't used one, but I know they work, chicken, for sure. Try it out, Campbell. Plan for your day and night before. If anyone here struggles with substance abuse, my DMs are open. 3 years sober. Exactly, man. And there's people here who have gone through it. If you're struggling with any kind of addiction, alcohol, drugs, I know you can't technically get addicted to marijuana, but if you're really trying to get rid of marijuana from your life, because sometimes people want to do that, pills, painkillers, any of that stuff, there's people here who have gone through it that are willing to help because they want to see the best for you. Like I said before, I have not gone through that, but I can be there to at least listen to your story, and there's other people who can actually be there for you more than I can. Let's see, I see them 1,000%, Christian. Definitely will write this down, absolutely. Thank you for doing these mental health streams, JLD. Amazing that you do this, because not a lot of people... absolutely. Mental health is a big thing for me. As someone who's gone through this shit, and sometimes I still go through this stuff now, I wish I had these streams as I would like grow up, and even after like I was 18, graduated high school, I wish I had these like streams or podcasts or people to listen to get through like my difficult times, because I guarantee it would have made a much better impact on me than how I like have felt now. You know what I mean? Especially during a time where COVID is rampant. This fucking new variant is here. People are scared. People are catching COVID way faster than ever before. And it's just wild, man. I started using it from 2012. Planner books work, man. If you're a very visual person with writing and like having that stuff, do it. What I do is when I have stuff I have to do, like doctor's appointments and like stuff I got to plan, like for example, like taxes and things like that. I'll talk about Upliftware in a little bit. I have that all on my calendar, so I have it ready to go for like which days I'm gonna do what. And it's just a good way of organizing. I use my notes app to organize shit when I have like my grocery list, or like what I have to do for the day, what do I have to do for the stream, what do I have to do just for like the house, like what do I gotta get from the store, all these things. It works out, and it actually helps out mentally, because you always forget that you have to like organize things, otherwise your mind's gonna go rampant, feeling overwhelmed because there's 50 million things going through your head of stuff you have to do. But I've always noticed, at least for me, when I write it down, I feel way better about it. You and no one is qualified for the help I need. And Redneck, if you need to, if you want to share your stories, whether it be DMs or here, you're more than welcome to, man. This is an open conversation. This is, of course, as you want to speak on things, you don't have to feel forced to do it. But we're here for you, man. No matter what, dude. Master of Splits, welcome in. This pandemic is hurting me so much, and let me tell you, this pandemic has been nothing. The pandemic has been bad because it fucked up a lot of things that have happened for the it's got like a hype train notification. It fucked up a lot of things for a lot of businesses. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of families were impacted. People like ran out of money because they no longer had a job, even with unemployment. And it's just a sad situation. I don't know what your situation is, Master Splits, but I hope you're doing okay now. And if you're not doing okay now, it's okay. It is totally okay to feel that way. But just know you're not alone in how you feel. You might not know somebody directly that's going through what you're going through, but I will guarantee you there's somebody who is. In this world of billions and billions of people, guaranteed there is. And I guess I'll talk about like how my year went in a little bit, because I pretty much am at the end of my chat. I always feel like I have to multitask, and I'm always concentrating on doing things fast so I have more time in the day. That's kind of me too. Like, I want to, like, cross out all the details as quick as possible so the rest of my day is literally just chilling and getting rid of stuff. Or even having, like, time to do extra stuff. Like, there might be something on my whiteboard. I actually have a whiteboard next to me where I put all my stream shit. Like, all my future dates for my stream. Benefits of being a subscriber I even have. My schedule. My goals for, like, when I get X amount of subs. Like, what I'm going to do with, like, that. Am I going to do a 12-hour stream? Am I going to get something that's going to help out the stream? Am I going to do this, that? I even still have the one goal I have, and that is if I get 5,000, if I one day get 5,000 people subscribed to the channel, I will quit my job and I will do streaming full time. But until then, this is the secondary job that I have. It is to just have fun and do the stream to the best of my ability, even if it means just hanging out with you guys and just doing these mental health streams to make sure everybody's okay. JLD, I remember on Instagram you told me I was one of your closest friends. That shit meant more to the world to me, man. It made me feel included. You're supposed to feel included, dude. That's the whole point, because we fucking love you, dude. You're a great asset to the stream. You're a great asset to everybody you've been supporting. So I thank you for all your stuff you've done, man. But dude, absolutely. Twisted Soul, welcome in, man. Welcome in, dude. We're talking mental health, so if there's anything you want to talk about, Twisted Soul, that you might have gone through, or maybe talk about your year, anything that you feel like you have gone through this year that was unfortunate, or anything that you felt that actually went well with your year or your week or your month, you know? Feel free to share about it. I have severe anxiety and depression, and was also diagnosed with multi-personality disorder, and just got out of a mentally and verbally abusive relationship almost 2 years ago, and I still fear that I will run into my ex that was mentally and verbally abusive towards me in public, and it still haunts me to this day. So I'm guessing they live in the same area or town as you do, Alexis, that you feel that way, like you're scared you're going to bump into them. But first of all, good for you on getting out of that relationship. I don't know if it was you or the other person that broke up with one another. However, that's the first step, getting out of it, because it's way easier to pull a bandage off of weak skin than it is to slowly pull the bandage off. So happy that you were able to get out of it. In terms of a fear of public, at that point, I would say I'm never one to say don't think about it, because that is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard, is just stop thinking about it. And I've said this on my very first mental health stream as well. But I will tell you, it's not the thing that will I don't even know how to explain it. Shit. Like, actually kind of stumped me. They're not worth your time in terms of anxiety and fear. I feel like the fear of the anxiety is worse than the happening of the event, if that makes sense for everybody. So if, God forbid, you did see your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend in the streets, get out of it. Move, like, either act like they don't exist, walk away from them. If they try to go off on you or do anything stupid, that's where you call the police. And if it gets to that extreme point, but there are many different ways you can at least overcome it. But I definitely feel like the anxiety of it is definitely way worse, the event happening. But there are ways to at least get through the hassled situation, if that makes sense. I'm feeling I'm the only one going through all this pain, because almost everyone I talk to would tell me the pandemic has... And, like, that's very narrow-minded of them, Master Splits. Like, those are people that will say, oh, the pandemic never affected me. Yo, Scream Phoenix, welcome in. Let's freaking get it, man. Let's get it. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome in through that raid. Phoenix, we're talking mental health today, so feel free to come in. How's your stream as well? If you have any stories that you've wanted to, like, share with anybody, you're more than welcome to come in here and talk about it. So welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in with that raid. You're freaking amazing. But like I was saying, Master of Splits, those are very narrow-minded people that think that just because it didn't affect them, that it never happened. So, like, if you want to explain the chat, you're more than welcome to decline. You can talk about what's been causing your pain regarding the pandemic, whether it was like a loved one or like you lost your job or something like something around that nature. You're more than welcome to, or you can decline. It is totally up to you. I will not force anybody to talk about anything they are not comfortable talking about. Thank you for sharing. Yes, exactly. I'm happy you made it out of that relationship as well. I'm sorry to hear that. Yep, screw that person, was abusive, and no one deserves someone who's gonna physically or like mentally just like run you to the ground. You know, it's just not worth it, man. And it's easier said than done to leave. So like the fact that you left already is already a huge accomplishment, because it's easier said than done to be like, oh, just leave the guy or leave the girl. It's not that easy. It's not. Thanks. It was hard. What made me leave that relationship was when he put his hands on my. Oh nope. I'm not even gonna read. Well, I will read the rest of it, but half like that first sentence is already like, nah, you're done. Bye. And I felt I needed to lie to the cops because I know if I told the truth, he would hurt me. And he even grabbed the back of my neck and told me if I ever cheated on him, he would kill me. Yeah. I hope he goes to prison. I hope he just doesn't get away with anything that he threatens to do, and that he doesn't do any of that for sure, because you deserve much better than that. It is messed up stuff, and it can be very traumatic, absolutely. Rose, I see you. No problem, dude. Go do your phone call. We'll be here for a little bit, just hanging out. Phoenix, welcome in once again. Happy to have you. Me too. It is hard. He refused to give me my meds, shoes. I'm just happy at this point, Alexis, that you were able to get out of that. I don't know if you live like on your own now after that, or if you're like parents or like a family member, you know, those kind of things. I'm happy you're able to escape from that, and that's like at least a good stepping stone in getting any kind of help you may want to get, or like just one step closer to happiness. Yeah, I'm glad you're away from that punk. I honestly don't know. I don't know either, man. Like, putting your hands on somebody is just like, I can't do that, man. I'll do it if somebody tries to fight me, but I'm not gonna put my hands on my significant other and like hurt them. Like, I just can't do that, man. Glad to be here. I saw it was a mental health stream. I knew it would be a good one to raid into. Yo, absolutely. Happy to have you, Phoenix. You're freaking awesome. This is the second time you've raided the stream, and I'm very grateful to have you here. So definitely welcome in. Sit back, relax if you like, or if you want to participate, you're more than welcome to. Either way, you're totally good. Welcome in. Twisted Soul, truthfully, for me, the last few months that I have been streaming have been a lifesaver. Before the last few months, I actually self-admitted myself into a mental hospital as I had a massive mental breakdown. I was recently diagnosed with BPD. So the last few months of streaming have helped me. That's good to hear, man. And I will say this about Twitch. Even though, like I said before, with the pandemic, like what Masters of Splits was saying with the pandemic, it's been very bad for a lot of people. For some, not the majority, maybe not even half. But for some people, it was a blessing in terms of career boost for them. When the pandemic happened, TikTok blew up. A lot of people became TikTok stars, TikTok viral. A lot of people started self-business, like doing self-employment, making businesses. I was actually one of them, and I'll explain Uplift where like later on in the stream. People started doing Twitch. People started doing Facebook gaming. People started doing YouTube, and just using the time that they were away from their jobs during quarantine to actually do something and make something of themselves. So Twisted Soul, I'm very happy you were able to use Twitch as something to like at least help yourself out during your time of distress. And like I feel like a lot of people can attest to that as they went through like tragic times during these past almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years since COVID started, guys. And like time just flew by since then. So like if you're still here with us today and like striving and like getting through everything, I applaud you and I'm happy and proud of you. I can also say for me in the future with relationships, I'm scared if I run to the wrong person because this world is very fucked up. And I feel like everybody does too, Cambo. We're scared of the people that we're gonna bump into that could fuck up our lives. And we're scared that like, oh, once something happy happens, we're going to like fuck it up, you know? or something's gonna fuck it up, and we can't live like that, because when we live in that constant fear, we're scared to be ourselves, and we're scared to do everything that we were actually destined to do, not just what we want to do, but we're destined to do. Whether that's in relationship, career, or just like freak things that happen, like crazy things that might happen randomly. I've been feeling sad because martial arts and competition. Yes, I remember you, Master of Splits. You were talking about that with the I think the dojo was closed off or something like that. I tried being optimistic and almost for 2 years hoping I could return. Looks like it ran out. And I remember talking about this too at Master Splits. Like, see if there's people online that might like know the same fighting style as you. There's somebody that I know from Facebook that actually does a lot of Zoom calls with his Japanese fighting style, and to this day he still does it. He's been doing it since he was a kid. He's a cancer survivor, and he would even do it in his hospital bed when he was going through chemo. I would follow him on Facebook as he was doing that shit. So there's many different ways you can at least continue that passion that you have for martial arts and everything that is involved with it. Yup, and I had to put a restraining order on him, which only lasted a year, and he even tried to use my mental illness against me, and why he shouldn't get the protection order against him. And like, the courts are another thing. The courts are fucked up because they don't care. They just see it as like filing a piece of paper. If they see that one person might have some sort of mental illness, they'll see like, oh no, they're talking crazy. They're talking quote unquote crazy, that they don't need it. When in reality, they might do. Sometimes, like, people know what they need, and sometimes society just doesn't see that, unfortunately, and it's a horrible thing to say, you know. Make sure I hit everybody. Thank you guys sharing that shit. I'm sorry, glad. Absolutely, man. And same for you, Alexis, as well. Thank you. Thanks, me too. I am now a person I've known for 14 years now. He is amazing and sweet. Yes, he may be going through a lot just like me, and we may fight, but we work it out, and I try to help. Absolutely, man. That's what it's all about, just supporting one another, helping each other out no matter what, because we live in a cruel world, and there's no easy way to say that. We live in a cruel world. But when we have somebody that's there to support one another, whether it be your partner, significant other, whether it be like your parents, your mom or dad, if they're still in your life, your siblings, cousins, even it could be your friends. And I just said it earlier. Family is not defined by bloodline. It's defined by the people who are surround you with positivity and positive intent, not negative intent, and not negativity in terms of taking advantage of you, but people who actually want to see you grow and succeed in whatever career or aspirations you have in life. So don't ever think that you have to go with family. It could be somebody else that has seen you grow no matter what. Redneck with the Craigasm. Martial arts is cool. I actually learned it for a little bit, for like a year or two, but I kind of stopped. Now I do kickboxing, which has actually been a very good stress reliever for myself. Whenever I'm going through shit with like work or like just like going through stuff in life overall, kickboxing has helped out a lot, because it lets me just get rid of all the energy that I have and like let off some steam, you know. Demi's, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We're talking mental health here, so you're free to come in and either listen to people, or if you want to share your stories or participate, you are more than welcome to. So happy to have you here. And if you don't mind me asking, how'd you find the stream as well? Well, at least the judge that... Yo, Alexa, I appreciate the host as well. I've been maintaining my flexibility during the whole pandemic, but that's the most I can do. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a grappling art. Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu is pretty good too. I would love to learn Jiu-Jitsu. But yeah, it's all about the practice and just getting to know one another. I mean, not getting to know one another, sorry. And just like continuing it. Boppy the King, thank you so much for the follow. I remember following you earlier today. Good to have you. Plus, I've seen you a lot on social media. There's been some people like tagging you up on stuff, so I kind of saw your name and I was like, you know what? Let me follow him and eventually go to his stream. So welcome in, man. Well, at least the judge that I got sided with me even with my mental illness, because he does not like woman beaters. And that's what's sad too. It's like the judges, they can either be on your side or they might just not give a fuck. And I'm happy it was the case where they chose your side, Alexis, because that could have been literally anything. They could have been like, oh no, you're quote unquote crazy, because I'm like, no one's ever crazy. unless they're serial killers or fucking ridiculous people. But when people are going through mental illness, people like to say they're crazy, and it's a very insulting word when it comes to that, because people really do go through legitimate shit, and I am not one to judge you based on that. I can always provide feedback, but I cannot say you're a bad person or terrible or you're out of your mind because you're going through stuff like that. You know what I mean? Let's see. For me personally, there's a crazy mentally ill man who was going outside of our block, screaming and yelling at things at the top of his lungs, and I'm many steps ahead of that guy and way smarter and intelligent than him. But I look at him and think to myself, exactly. Whenever that happens, like Campbell, you know, we live in New York City. There's a lot of like homeless people who are like unfortunately like going through some sort of mental illness or something where they're not all there, and it's sad to say that. And it kind of makes me want to like do the best I can to make sure I'm okay, so I don't end up like that, because I know it's a very unfortunate situation, and I hope that none of you end up in that situation either. But it's kind of a motivator as well, because you want to make sure you're okay. You want to make sure they're okay as well, but sometimes, you know, you got to look out for yourself as well. You can't just look out for everybody except yourself. For all 20 million of you that are in the stream, I definitely appreciate you guys. It would mean the world if you could host a stream. Host up if possible. The more people host up, the more people come in from recommended channels. And if you want to come join our Discord, you can type ! Discord in the chat. We talk mental health there as well. You can rant about anything you like, talk about any situations you're going through, and there's gonna, same as like in this stream, there's gonna be people there that could listen to you and be the listening ear, because mental health isn't once a month like this stream. Mental health is a 24/7 thing. It's always a challenge. So if you ever need to talk, our Discord has a mental health channel that you can just talk about anything you're going through. So definitely take a look at that as well. Yo, what's up, homie? Camps Army. Yo, let's go. Camps Army. I see you, bro. Thank you so much for coming in. All I do is camp an amazing fucking streamer, dude. And Demis, I'll make sure I'm following you as well after the stream so I can get to know you as well. Oh, man. Let's fucking get it, man. Blazing Rebel, I see you in the stream as well. Welcome in. Bulgarian Gargoyle, welcome in, man. Good to have you again, man. How's everything going with you? And I know it's only been like 2 days or yesterday or something like that, but hope everything's going good with your family, and like you're expecting another child now, so hope everything's going good with that, man. We're talking all mental health here for anybody who's coming in, so feel free to share your stories if you'd like, or just listen. You know, there's a lot of people here that do go through stuff and we don't even realize it behind closed doors. So if I could have this channel as a place to hang out and share those stories and at least feel a little better about yourself, that's what this is all about. I'm chilling, just showing support. Hell yeah, bro. I really miss the thrill of competitions. It's great. I feel you for sure. Some people love it. Some people are scared like myself. But if you love it, that I applaud you for it, man. So much. New York is something. Yo, Blazing Rebel, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you with that JLD badge and the emotes as well. But not the sports side of martial arts, so watered down. Got you. Garbage. Alright. I can even say I see visions and things through dreams and thoughts, and I was sleeping one day and this is really dark what I'm about to type, but it was like dark version of myself who was very fucked up and lost everything, like his good looks, his charm and intellect and his personality, and is at the bottom and is like the homeless people out in the streets, and it scared me to keep me up from the rest of the morning. And sometimes those things, like, I'm not gonna say they're meant to happen, but those are things that make you realize what you have right now. Keep pushing, man, because it's like life's way of saying, keep going. You're doing a good job. And like, I can tell you that right now. Keep going, dude. You're doing well. Just fighting COVID, scared for my fiance. She has severe asthma and she just started showing symptoms. Hopeful for you, Blazing Rebel. Hope for a speedy recovery for both you and your fiance. A lot of people, I don't know where you're located, but in New York, there's been a lot of cases of COVID due to it being an inner city. It's like a very dense city with a shit ton of people. But I really hope for a speedy recovery for both of you, man. That shit ain't nothing to play with. Even if you're vaccinated, like, you can still catch it. And just be careful out there, man. If you have to quarantine, take your meds, and just do whatever you can to be there for your fiance for sure. And if you could take care of the symptoms immediately, definitely do so. No, even vaccinated is brutal. Yeah, I know. Even with the new variant, it's crazy. Mono from Little Nightmares, welcome in. Good to have you. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you find the stream? Finally, I finally got through the chat. That was crazy. But yo, seriously, you guys are insane. Thank you so much for like sharing all your stories. I still have this list. I haven't even gone through the list, man. That's how much you guys have been showing love and popping off in this stream. So like, I'm very grateful for you guys. Like, it means the world that you guys even feel open talking about these things. Like, hearing people are sober for years, hearing people like openly talk about what they're going through in life, whether it was a horrible breakup or abusive relationship or like quarantine or COVID and stuff like this. Like obviously, I want the best for literally everybody. I'm just very happy you guys feel welcome to come in and like share those stories, because I want you guys to feel like you have some place to go to for those conversations. I want to make sure everybody here is okay. I can't be there for you right away, but I can, be the person to listen to, because I've had my fair shares of waking up in the middle of the night and freaking the fuck out because of something. Either I felt like I was too sick, or I was scared, like something like a test result from the doctor, or I thought I had this disease or this infection, this and that, or like woke up because I was scared to go to work, or anxious because I thought I was going to fuck up at work, or like see somebody, or like deal with something on my way to work. Like, I wish I had those things where I could go to like a stream or like a channel or someplace to talk about it whenever, So if I could start that up, I'm happy. Even if after this entire stream, if I help one person out of all 16,000 of you, I will feel like my mission today was successful. Like, everybody, shout out to all the hype train, the bits, the subs. You guys are insane. However, for this stream, my success is based on if I could at least help one person out, even if it's just letting them know that I'm there for them. Mono from Little Nightmares coming in from the Just Chatting. I appreciate you coming in. Welcome in. Once towards the end of January, I'll hit you up because my PTSD ramps up because of my ordeal. Yo, Blazing Rebel, my DMs are always open. I think you're in my Discord, so if you are, you're free to DM me there. If not, you can type !Discord and I'll be there as well. Whisper, I respond to whispers as well, but it's not as quick because I don't get notifications like that for whispers. I only get notifications for like Discord and stuff. For the Twitch notifications, it might get slammed in between my 20,000 fucking people who went live. So if you want to get through to me quicker, make sure you're in the Discord for sure. And Campbell just put it right there. So not only did my father die, but my grandfather did as well. My grandma revealed his guitar, and I wanted to use that and have that as an item of his belongings. And my cousin was in a coma, and he passed from that. And he was the life whenever it was Thanksgiving. My grandma's sister passed recently. There's a lot of things. And I will tell you, grieving over loved ones is not easy. It does not get any easier. It does not. You don't necessarily get over a loved one's passing, because they could have been people who were a part of your life, your entire life. And I'll speak on this a little bit because I haven't even spoken about myself. It's just like, you just get used to it more. You get used to them not being here. You don't get over them being gone. But instead, you just get used to them not being here, if that makes sense. Also, technically I should be eating 2 beans. Well, 3, because like there was a gifted from Solon and one time for the one-time subscribe, which is that 3 out of 5 over there. But if it's okay with you guys, I'll do the beans on Monday when I'm back up on stream again, because I feel like this stream should not be like eating beans and shit and being grossed out for you guys. So what I'm gonna do for the bean portion, because Mr. Singh gifted 5, Dandy Mandy gifted 5, and then one time for the one time and Solon gifted. So that actually makes 15 or something, like all the total. But I'll do that for Monday if that's okay for everybody. As we continue this mental health stream. Yeah, I'm grateful to God and back that my mom and grandma and my aunt and the rest of our family are still alive. Mr. Bean, who put one in the chat if you watch Mr. Bean. That show was mad funny. I think I've watched every episode of Mr. Bean, guaranteed, because it's such a funny freaking show. Rowan Atkinson is hilarious. His character as Mr. Bean, he just played it so well as just like this clueless guy who didn't know how to work living in England. It was just priceless. So, finally, since I got through chat, I guess I'll talk about myself. And then once I talk about myself, if there's anybody in the chat that shares afterwards, I'll go through those as well again. I did intend for this stream to go to 2 hours, but if it goes to 2:30, that's my absolute max. Just to make sure it's not too long, but also enough so people can still come in and have a good time and share their stories and listen to anything that people are going through. So you guys know me already as JLD. You guys also know me as JustLayingDown. There's a lot of people who have been joining the stream who are brand new. There's like maybe 5 or 6 people who followed this stream tonight as a whole. You guys have seen me on social media. You guys have seen me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Hover, TikTok, and all those good places. You've seen me in big streamers like Rose, Gorm, Garbage, Crow, and infinite amount of people. You've seen me in their streams, always supporting nonstop. But the only people who really know me outside of that are the people who are in this chat. Shut up, Garbage. I saw you with even unrelated to stats. You're fucking big. I saw you with 55 people in your chat earlier today. I don't want to hear nothing. But honestly, dude, you're very well known, dude, and I fucking love you, dude. So that's why I classify you that. You might not have the purple check mark yet, but you're big in my book for sure. But anyway, seriously, he was old. He was holding that shit too. Every time I went and checked, literally 20, 30, 50. I think 55 was the last before I had to get ready for stream. Wild. I don't even think he got rated either. So that's all straight up people coming in, whether from hosts or people follow him. So anyway, outside of streaming, my name is Julian, and I don't know if Amanda's gonna be listening to me right now. She said, "Oh, you sound like you're in a circle meeting with a bunch of chairs and shit." But I don't care. My name is Julian, and I'm a 28-year-old dude from New York City whose profession is in IT support. I fix computers for a living, and I've been doing that for the past 5 years as an IT career. I went to school for it. I have my master's degree in it, and I have my bachelor's degree in it. And I guess you can say I can live pretty comfortably in New York City because of that. Because I was able to get through school and just get right into work. I'm just one of the lucky guys. I wasn't one of those. I was fortunate enough to not have to struggle. And even though sometimes I feel like I still do, technically I don't. I do deal with a lot of depression, anxiety, mainly anxiety throughout my life. I deal with a lot of social anxiety. I'm scared to talk to people. It may not seem like it from talking to you guys and having the time of my life, Twitch streaming and everything, but I really do have issues with talking to people. It stems from even being a kid. As a baby, I would scream at literally everybody that tried to even look at me. And if anybody knew me from elementary school, literally, I was the kid that did not talk. And that was stemming from a condition called selective mutism, which I had for many years until maybe before junior high school. I got over it quick, but it was something I did deal with. I was very scared of people. I hated presenting. I hated talking to people. I just wanted to be quiet the whole time because I didn't want to talk to anybody that was my parents or my sister or my grandparents at all. And that's just how it was for no matter what. I'm an 18-year-old from Brooklyn. Definitely nice to know that. But JLD, my man, you're doing a great job. I appreciate that, dude, so much. But yeah, it seems from when I stream on Twitch for you guys, it seems like I'm this talkative dude, yo, yo, it's JLD, just laying down, yo, get spiked, get fucked, yo, we getting dubs on Fortnite. You know how much courage it takes for me to actually go on here and do this shit for you guys? When I first started streaming, I had a list every single day of what I had to talk about. Now I just freehand it. I just talk about whatever I can at that moment. And it took a long time to actually like get through that. For those of you who know me in real life, I still deal with that shit. I'm a very quiet dude. Not because I don't like anybody or not because I just like don't want to talk to you, but I'm one of those guys that you have to approach me before I actually start talking to you. Part of that also stems from me feeling like I don't want to make the conversation all about me. And a lot of times it does rub off as like, oh, it's just Julian talking about Julian and like he doesn't give a shit about what everybody else is talking about. And like that's what I get scared of when I talk to people in person. So like sometimes I prefer to stay silent because I just don't think the conversation should be about me. It should be about everybody else. So sometimes I do tend to stay quiet. I don't want the center of attention to be on me. Even though there are some times where, you know, it's going to be about me. Like, for example, a lot of people found out on Twitter and on Instagram. I got engaged this week. Well, this past Saturday for Christmas. I proposed to my girlfriend of 6 years. And to this day, everybody's in the chat saying, congratulations, JLD. And, like, I'm like, wow, they actually remember this. They actually see this. Garbage is going around telling everybody. And, like, it means the world that everybody actually like is very happy for me and proud of me, you know? Like it's a really good feeling. Yeah, because I won't let people forget. He sits on the couch all quiet. Yeah, exactly. You are killing it. You can tell you are in your element. I appreciate that, Blazing Rebel, so much. Yeah, I'm not as talkative as I used to be. And that's why I like to talk to others because they get me out of my comfort zone. Exactly. And sometimes I feel like I have to be like that. Like people have to come to me before I can actually like start the conversation with you. If I know you like well enough, obviously that's different. But like if I'm meeting you for the first time or like I'm in a group of people who I may have met maybe once or twice where I don't really have much common with you or don't know enough about your life, I might just clam up a little bit and like I'll have to like just wait for you to ask me something before like we get to know each other a little more. LOL, your mom's house is so hot we get sleepy. Yeah, because I want people to forget. I'm the same way. I use my chronic illness and what I've learned on pain management and dealing with anxiety, depression, PTSD, and use Twitch as a platform to help others. And I feel like Twitch has been a blessing for me. Not even just because like JLD's my emotional support. There's a fucking TikTok. Emotional support fiance. Guys, the boss is my now fiance, so let's get some fire in the chat for the boss. I appreciate that, Blazing Rebel, on the engagement. Let's go. We set a date for our wedding finally. Nice, man. When's the date? But yeah, I see it as a blessing, Twitch, because it actually helped out a little bit when it came to like presenting, because being on Twitch with your face out and talking with your microphone, that alone is a presentation or showing off a show, like giving a show to people. So for me to do that for you guys online live, where like that 12 viewers right now could hit 105 at any moment. And then we got 100 people watching. Somebody could raid one day with 2,000 people. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2,000 people are like spamming the chat. And like I feel like these things mentally prepare myself for those kind of things. Welcome, yo, Blue Ninja, welcome in, my friend. Good to have you here. We're talking mental health. If there's anything you want to talk about on stream, like mental health related, you're more than welcome to do so. You're a trendsetter, bro. Take it always as a compliment. Let's freaking go, man. I think that was towards Campbell, right? Shout out to Garbage. I remember I did tab in my hosted post. I forgot how I met Garbage. Garbage, if you remember how we met, let me know in the chat. Because I totally forgot. I just think it's just mutual. Everybody knowing each other. That and doing charity streams, since all of my money has gone to medical bills most of my adult life. So having a platform to get to do it for others. Absolutely, man. Like, for next year, one of my plans is a charity stream. I just don't know when, or what to do yet. But that's one of my plans for next year, for 2022, to eventually do like a fundraiser stream to donate to like a organization, whether it be like mental health related or like anything relating to cancer or anything like that. I still gotta situate that and figure that out, but that's at least one of my plans for this coming year. Yo, let's go. June 26, 2023. Everybody put that on your calendars. That is Blazing Rebel's wedding. Let's freaking go, man. We'd love to see it. Bing bong. Honestly, I don't remember, but I couldn't be more thankful for whatever we bought it. Absolutely, man. Me and Garbage are really close now. We talk whenever we can on Discord. I was on a Discord call with him, but then I had to bounce because, you know, FBI is always up my ass and shit. But, you know, we're really cool, man. And, like, I've made a lot of friendships from Twitch alone, and I'm very blessed to have every one of you here. And I'm not just talking about this chat for this stream today. I'm talking about, like, just overall, like, whether you've been here 5 seconds, if this is your first time on stream, your last time on stream, or you've been here forever, it definitely means the world. Shelby is a huge Stitch nerd, so oh, got you, 626. Oh, that's clever. That's good. Oh, that's cute. You don't want family to leave. That's funny, man. That's also rough. Not ready for. I feel you, man. I'm lucky enough where my parents live 20 minutes away from me by driving, but some people live outside of state from their parents, and it's hard, man. I can't see myself leaving New York because of that. Amanda's family is in Queens. My parents are in Manhattan. We ain't moving nowhere. We're staying in New York our entire lives. If we have to leave state, it's to New Jersey, and that's it. Just to drive, and then we could just drive into New York no matter what. St. Jude, FBI came looking for him. Up your ass, ayo. I'm currently on the St. Jude live charity drive. Let's go. That's awesome, Blazing Rebel. Props to you, man, for that. That sounded wrong, bro. Garbage. It hurts my soul when someone says ayo and they don't say like how we do it. It makes me want. Oh, like ayo, like that, right? Like that's how you want to hear it. Christian, I think the property taxes are cheaper in Jersey, right? Or are they more expensive than New York? Or is New York just the most expensive with property tax? Oh, man. Campbell's the Ayo guy now. Because everybody knows him for saying Ayo no matter what. But, so that's like what I do. That's basically like a little introduction about me. You guys are more than welcome to introduce yourself in the chat too. I know, like, one thing we don't realize on Twitch, we know each other by usernames. I don't know Blazing Rebel's real name. The only reason I don't know Campbell Combo's real name is because his old name was King Kamani. Garbage, I don't even know his first name. And, like, we've been mad close and shit, and I don't even know his first name. Like, what the fuck is that? We need to make it normalized where we, like, get to know each other way more than just as a username. And I feel like that actually brings people even more closer together. Yes, I do. You told me your name before? I just pretend? Yo, Toxic B, welcome in. You're amazing, brother. Thank you for all you do and continue to do. Yo, Redneck, that's what we try to do, man. Every end of the month we do this. And you trying to move to the Hamptons? I mean, 1-2 bonus. If I make 10,000 subs one day, I will gladly move to the Hamptons, guaranteed. Bro, if I ever do sneak grades, I'm gonna ask somebody to give me an AO, and if they do it wrong, I'm leaving. You gotta do it on somebody who's putting a YouTube video of sup baby, take me out to dinner, like this one.
Sup baby, take me out to dinner. Hey yo.
That shit funny. But literally, you guys are fucking legends for that, for like just coming in. So let me talk to you guys about Upliftware. And Garbage knows about this, 1-2 bonus knows about this, and Campbell even knows about this as well, and probably a few others in this chat as well. So Upliftware is a clothing brand that I actually own, that I created back in July of 2020 publicly for everybody. Before July of 2020 was when I was building the product and everything else and everything. And like Garbage just put exclamation point Uplift is the information on it. So Upliftware is a clothing brand that I use to open up the conversation of mental health. And you can visit upliftwear.com and you'll get the site for my merchandise. We sell t-shirts, we sell jackets, hoodies, sweatpants, accessories, hats, all that good stuff. We even have an Instagram as well. So you can check out like motivational quotes. I also post when I'm going live with mental health streams on there as well. And then I also post up when people buy merchandise, like them rocking the merch and all that stuff. 10% of all sales from Upliftware do get donated to mental health organizations throughout the U.S. So organizations like the Trevor Project, Mental Health America, Jet Foundation, all those organizations and more. When you check out of the website, you get to choose if you can pick one organization to donate to, or if you want to just split the 10% among the 7 organizations that I put through. You're more than welcome to do that. But I say this not just to promote Upliftware and to like make it big one day, but I want people to know, like, I'm actually all about this. I really want people to be okay out there, because there's too many people out here dying of suicide. There's too many people out here that are going through so much bad shit that I can't even explain or even inform myself on. And if even Upliftware can get one person to say, hey, you saved my life, or you helped me out with something, that's a win in my book. So if you're ever interested in Upliftware, you can type !uplift in the chat, and you will get the link to the website. You can buy anything you want. You can use code word uplift yourself for 10% off as well. And go check it out. Wizard Queen, welcome in. Yes, this is our monthly mental health stream, so you're more than welcome to either listen to our stories, as we just had like a whole hour and a half of people talking about their stories. You can also ask questions to myself or anybody in the chat, to just, sit back, relax, and make sure everybody here is okay, both physically and mentally. Usually we try to make sure people are good physically, but we don't think about the mental part. So if we could go down that path of making sure everybody's good and opening up this conversation, absolutely, this is a win in my book. Cambo, yes, all mental health streams go on my YouTube channel. So if you type !social in the chat, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll get notified when this stream goes uploaded up there. Let me see, what's a mental health stream? Mental health stream, Blue Ninja, we just chat, man. It's just chatting. Literally what the caption says, just chatting. So like when you wanna, if there's anything you want to share that you've maybe gone through, this is a place where you can get stress off your chest and talk about anything you've gone through this year, in your life, this week. Anything positive that may have happened, you can talk about those as well. It doesn't have to be negative. It can be something positive that happened in your life. For example, there were some people who celebrate sobriety for a year. They celebrate like 3 years, 5 years of sobriety. Anything like that, you're more than welcome to come share. If therapy was free to high schoolers, there wouldn't be school shooting. There wouldn't be absolutely. And it's sad that high school and middle school are usually the ones where bullying starts, and it's normalized, which is sad. If we can get rid of the bullying, as well as allow people to go through therapy in high school, like guidance counselors, that's not fucking therapy. That's just them trying to get you to fucking get your fucking grades up and pick the classes you want and just try to get you into college. I've done a whole thing about like colleges and guidance counselors and like the recruiting of people to college and military and shit like that from high school, which is just ridiculous. But if actual therapy was available for our youth, it would make a big fucking difference. 1000% of the time. This is why I have a timer that runs the suicide hotline number and website for the US. Absolutely, man. What's the command? There's a command I have for... Give me 1 second. Let me put commands in the chat. What's the command? There's a command I have here for the suicide hotline. Let me just find it real quick while I continue to read the chat. I am a boatload of mental health issues, so I was wondering what your background is or inspiration. So Wizard Queen, I deal with, and I've dealt with this for most of my life, I deal with terrible social anxiety. I deal with just anxiety overall, just general anxiety. I've never been medically diagnosed with anything because I've never really got medical help for any of my like mental illnesses. I just just take it day by day when it comes to things like anxiety and depression, things like that. But I am not in any way a medical professional, nor is any of this should be taken as medical advice. It's more or less just us having a conversation about what we've gone through, and hopefully somebody else will be able to relate and help you out no matter what. Where the fuck? Discord, feel like I had one. I thought it was like help or something. I'll find it for later on. It's fine. Coach, I got my Fam Jam merch. Let's go. I'm struggling having friends outside of streaming to hang out with. And I actually had a whole conversation about this too, Blue Ninja, in my last stream. So happy to have you on here as you listen. There was a video I watched a while back, Blue Ninja, that said, how do you find friends outside? Like, how do you find friends in general to hang out with? And the answer to the video was being in the same place for X amount of time. Why do you think you made so many friends in school? Because you had to go to school every day and you saw these people Monday through Friday every single day, going to the same classes, hanging out, recess, lunch, wherever. You're basically not forced, but you basically were with these people for X amount of time. Eventually you're going to get to know each other and be friends with each other. So if you like, based on like what your hobbies are, what you like to do, if you like to play video games, if you like to collect cards or like whatever you're into, the gym, try to make friends there. Get to know people that you see very constantly. Maybe you might get to know them or have something in common with them. And that's usually what I try to promote when it comes to outside friends, you know? Like, try to find people who have the same interests as you, and usually that comes from, like, the places you like to go, the places you like to visit, and your hobbies. Even if it's online people that eventually meet up. Something that's been common now is a lot of streamers have been meeting up. Like, I know Camp and Black Cat were supposed to meet or something like that. I think one of them said something around those lines during the holiday season. I think they both live in Florida or some shit like that. I could be wrong. But, you know, get to know people, man. Like, especially if you go to the same places every day. And then Wizard Queen, the second part, or inspiration. I don't want people to have to go through what I've gone through in life. That's the inspiration. Streamers don't realize how mentally draining this profession is. Non-streamers don't realize that the amount of work it takes to get these 15,000 people in the stream. People think you just click go live and then like a million people come up. That's not the case. I had to fucking kick my ass and bust my ass to get like the average that I have today. It took me 3 months to get affiliate, 3 months with 3 average viewers. To get 15 people in this chat I'm still shocked about it. But it's the work, man. People don't understand the grind it takes. This is super dope that you do this, and I appreciate you. Yo, Demi's absolutely means the world. Thank you so much for that. Natty's vibing. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome into the stream. This is our mental health stream at the end of the month. So if you have anything you want to share with us or talk about, or just want to listen to everybody else's stories, you're more than welcome to. This is nothing but an open community and open conversation for everybody. It is unreal how much younger kids have to deal with adult issues now. And what's sad is, man, what's sad, Blazing Rebel, is when kids have to do the adult responsibilities at such a young age, whether it's because the parents aren't around or because like the parents themselves are just screwed up so bad that the kids end up taking on those adult responsibilities, you know? And like you can only hope that they like get better or like get out of that situation. There's always awareness for gun control, but how about doing a program for everybody who's in school, even college kids? It could stop so many shootings from happening. And even like before like shooting even becomes a thing, even before the point where like a kid says, I need to fucking grab this gun and start like letting people know I'm tired of it, you know? Like it unfortunately gets to that situation. Like just not tolerating bullying. Like the school systems are fucked, highly fucked, to the point where they allow the bullying to happen. And I was just telling Amanda too this week, if my kid ever beat the shit out of the school bully, and the principal or the teacher tried to give me shit, fuck them. I'm happy my kid beat the shit out of them and did their thing. I'm not going to get them in trouble. I'm not going to say, oh, you did a bad thing, you were fighting, oh, you got suspended, you're grounded or some shit like that. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. You defend yourself. You got to beat the shit out of somebody because they've been bullying you, trying to fuck with you and ruin your life. Don't let that happen. I will be supporting you 100%. And that's not me saying, go bother, beat up whoever you want. Absolutely not. If I'm not raising no bully. But if someone else's kid who wants to be a bully tries to fuck with my kid, they doing whatever. They have full authority to defend themselves. But unfortunately, not every kid will feel the same way because every household is different. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to make a custom AO. Also, when my brothers leave, I'll be pretty lonely. The being single thing is pretty frustrating. Don't ever try to rush to be in a relationship, man. We'd rather you wait and find the perfect person for you than try to rush just to have somebody that might not even give a shit about you, you know? So we're here for you, man. If you ever need to talk, you've already been in my DMs, man. Feel free to talk to me, man. Like, it doesn't even have to be like a question about the stream. It could be just like, how are you doing? We can have a conversation. That's how I met Garbage. That's how I met Combo. That's how I met so many of you amazing people here. It's just getting to know each other. Sideburns is another guy. He actually reached out to me and said, hey, let's get on a Discord call and just talk. And we had a good ass hour conversation. Like, it was just as simple as that. It is sharing experiences and showing people aren't suffering alone that helps so much. Absolutely, man. A lot of people here need, like, I want you guys to know you're not alone in your struggles. You might not know anybody directly that's going through the same situation as you, but I want you to know that we're here for you, man. No matter what. And, like, just to help. Sartzy, yo, I appreciate that so much. Have a great New Year's as well. This is the last, also, this is the last stream until 2022. So definitely appreciate all you guys coming in as well. Streamer meetups, yeah, that's the thing, man. One of my old mods, Henny Klein, actually, I've met him twice because he lives in Long Island. I live in Queens, so we eventually met up twice from mutual friends. Let me see. That was my fiance. She had to be her brother's mother. Exactly, yeah, and it's a sad situation where that's the case, man. And we can only hope that that's how I met you, chilling with Grace. And I see that message somewhere, but I think I'm gonna homeschool. There's a lot of homeschooling programs. It works for people. Toxic B, homeschooling works too. I'm not gonna say it's easier because you're essentially taking on the role as both the teacher and the parent. But if you think that's what's best for your kid, then absolutely, I will 1,000,000% support it. Absolutely. Because schools now are wild. Yo, Marquise, what's good, dude? I appreciate you coming in. Marquise, if you ever have anything you want to share in the chat, this is our mental health stream. You're more than welcome to. I've had you on Facebook for many, many years, dude. And I know kind of like more or less what you've been through or heard at least bits and pieces of it. So just know, you already know, man, I'm here for you 100%. You've been on the Discord. You've talked about your last experience with those fucking people who try to fuck you over. We're here for you, man, no matter what, dude. That's how I met you, Sean. Absolutely. Yo, fun fact, guys. The very first community I met before hitting affiliate was the Grayson Rogers community. So for anybody who's part of the GR fam, you guys are literally like OGs in my head because you guys are the first ones I really met. Like GR, Blazing Rebel, Nucleus. I think Nutsy was another one that I met as like one of the first kind of actual followers that started watching me and like helping me out to get affiliate. Like they were literally the first ones before like I started actually like growing on Twitch and to what I am today. Sideburns is great, guys. He and JLD and Combo are great. Absolutely. Sideburns is goated. Ayo man, Keck W. LMAO, yes please. I think that is the most challenging with having my mental health disabilities is when I get in my dark bad place. I honestly have nowhere to do. So it's hard to stay away from bad thoughts. Absolutely. And I get that too. I get that too as well, Wizard Queens. There's times where like I just get too embedded in like the negativity thoughts and like all the bad things that could potentially happen that I forget that there's a lot of shit in front of me that either I worked my ass for or I just have taken for granted that other people might not have. And it's okay to go through those dark times because no one's perfect. No one's obligated to be happy 24/7. However, if there's a way that we can help alleviate that so you don't feel like you're in such a dark, deep hole, that's the goal of this. And not just for the stream, but for everybody here. Like, I actually challenge you guys. If there's somebody in this chat right now you don't know, reach out to them, inbox them, whisper them, send them to the Discord. Let them know that you're there for them. Let them know their schedule. Be there to support. And not just as like help them out to get their stats up on Twitch. But be a good, like, become their new best friend. That's how I met Campbell. I think he said from one of those raids that I got like months ago. That's how he met me. Like, meet somebody new in this chat, or meet somebody new that might be in somebody else's chat, and I challenge you to hit them up and say, I want to be your friend, or I want to like know your schedule and get to know you more because you matter to me. Because I guarantee you, we're always, at one point or another, we're always going to be in some sort of dark thoughts at one point in our lives. But if we have people that can at least help us out, or at least get us away from those feelings, that's a win in my book. I think homeschooling was really good for me, so I respect. Absolutely, I wasn't homeschooled, but who am I to say no? Like, if it works for you, it works for you. Absolutely. Your mind will always be the final boss. And your worst enemy. My whispers are always open. Absolutely. And that's the same for me, man. If you need to whisper me, you need to hit me up on Discord, feel free to do so, man. Discord preferably, just because Twitch, like I said before, Twitch whispers are, it's whenever I'm on the Twitch app. I don't really check it every, second. But Discord, I will see it almost right away. So if you're not in our Discord, type !Discord in the chat, and you'll definitely get a chance to join the JLD fam. There we talk about mental health. But we also talk about stream advice. So if there's something you want to know about the stream, maybe you liked how I did the JLD fam little thing on the corner there. Maybe you like the social media up here. You may want to ask, hey JLD, how'd you do that? I'll give you the information. There's no point in me keeping it a secret. I will help you guys out to grow your streams as well. Not just from a mental health perspective. This is to grow as a complete person. Bro, I feel like a lot of people I grew up with, been around for the past years, was just my friend for the fucking come up, because I was the popular guy, nice guy with the camera. First of all, Marquise, you're fucking skilled at your talent. Seriously. Second of all, fuck those people. Seriously. They just see the nice flicks. They want to be Tumblr famous or Instagram famous. They see you got a camera and they just want to take your pictures and dip, and not even get to know you as a person. They probably don't even value you as a person. They just want to use you as a resource and forget about it. Back in the day too, I just feel like, especially as somebody who knew computers and knew a lot of techie kind of shit, I feel like a lot of people always reached out to me just for that stuff, and they never really cared to ask hey, how have you been, man? Seriously, how have you been? And those are people that you don't want to hang out with, because they're only in it to benefit off of you. Obviously, you're a resource and you can help them out. That's not a problem. But you feel once you've achieved their task, they kind of just go away. They're not really a friend. They're kind of just a client in a way. And I guess people that you saw as friends, Marquise, were at the end of the day just clients. People that they just wanted their business and to go away. But it just sucks when you saw them as more than that, but they only saw you as either an opportunity or as a business decision for themselves. For me personally, I was the kid who didn't want to talk to anyone as well, and it hurts to know that people were fake and want to take you for granted, and they don't know how much of a good friend you could be to them. Absolutely, man. And that's how I felt as well, but that's why your circle, and Campbell, you'll learn this too. As you grow older, your circle shrinks very small. When people finish high school, everybody says, oh, keep in contact. We're going to stay together. We're going to have each other on Facebook and Instagram and all that. And we're going to stay a clique forever. No, that's not the case. You guys may still have each other. You might still support each other. But as close-knit friends, high school, gone. I still keep in contact with maybe few people, but it's not a lot of people. Out of everybody that I have on my friends list. There's people on my friends list on Facebook that I have 130 something mutual friends. I have not spoken to them in years. And I probably haven't spoken to those 130 people in years either. They probably like posts or statuses or funny memes, but that's it. We never said, oh, how's it going? Or how's life? What you been up to? Unless I see them maybe in person, by accident. Or because a lot of us tend to live in the same area, from school. Did I miss anything? Not gonna lie, with this almost affiliate thing, I've gone a little insane with numbers. Let me tell you, man, Blue Ninja. And I actually have the next idea for January's mental health stream, and it's gonna kind of revolve around this. But Blue Ninja, it took me 3 months to get affiliate status. I don't know when you started streaming, when your first day of streaming was, but try not to worry too much about the numbers and worry more about the networking, getting to know people outside of Twitch, and just try. I don't know if it's the average or the 50 followers. The more you get to know actual people and getting to know their relationship with you, that's when the average will come, guaranteed. You can't just follow a bunch of people and expect that they're gonna give you 10 average right away. It just doesn't work like that. Twitch doesn't even want that to happen. Twitch just wants you to click go live and get everything. And it's sad that it's like that. Being vulnerable with someone new is always challenging. Absolutely. And with good reason. Wizard Queen. Like, you have to open up to people. And that's how it is with me. Like, that's why I said before. With my social anxiety, sometimes I feel like you have to come up to me and introduce yourself versus me going up to you, because I'm scared that I'm going to make a fool out of myself, or I'm going to look like a weirdo coming up to somebody trying to say, hey, I'm Julian, nice to meet you. You know what I mean? And those kind of things. So it's totally okay to feel that way. Streaming for viewer average sucks. You'll be amazed how freeing getting that email will be. Absolutely. When I got affiliate status, I was fucking hyped. But remember, Blue Ninja, once you hit that affiliate status, that does not mean partner is any easier. One thing I will tell you, if it took you X amount of time to hit 3 average, and this is not for you, this is for just anybody who like is almost immediately trying to go for partner the second they hit affiliate. If it took you X amount of time to get 3 average viewers, what makes people think they're going to hit 75 in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year? It takes time. You have to grow your community. You have to grow on social media, because Twitch will look at all that when you apply for partner. And you just have to keep going at a gradual state where Twitch can trust you enough with that purple check. So don't take the numbers too hard, because they mean nothing. Just like I used to have the follower goal up here up to like 1,250 people. I took it off. I would watch SB stream all the time, and eventually just said, I just said, fuck it. This follower shit means nothing. I haven't checked. I even stopped mass adding people, because I don't even know if they followed me back. I don't know if people are actually supporting me that I followed them. It's like all those things, like the followers don't matter. It should be the relationship. So focus more, Blue Ninja, on the relationship you have with people rather than the quantity of people and the quantity of people that are watching your stream. That's the best advice I could give you. Bro, I need a costume for that. He's the best Ayo man. Yo, Ayo man, he's gonna have a cape and shit. I have one good friend from high school. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it ends up just being that one friend out of everybody. Tashley72, welcome in. We'd love to see you. Absolutely. If you want to come discuss as well, you're more than welcome to. This is a place for everybody to conversate and have a good time sharing what they're going through. It could be anything that may have discouraged you during the year. It could be anything that went good during the year. It could be positive as well. Anything that you feel is worth talking about that you're comfortable talking with. It doesn't have to be, we're not going to force anything that you're not comfortable talking with as well. Got you, Tab Boss. Yo, Blazing Rebel, you're fucking awesome. You can know 50 people on Twitch, but all of them will be in your streams. With all of them being your streams, no, not guaranteed. Oh, absolutely not. So there's like this thing. I think it's like 10% of your followers is what's gonna, or like 1% or something like that is the amount of people that will come to your stream. So like if you have 1,000 people, if you have 1,000 followers, usually around 10 people out of that 1,000 will show up. So if you have 50 followers, you're gonna have like 0.5 or something like that, or it could be more depending on how you work with your followers. If you're getting to know them, or if you're just trying to hit follow. It just depends on your method of how you're trying to get those numbers, so that way you can hit affiliate or even partner. You can have 10,000 followers, but guess what? Only 5 people show up if you're doing it the wrong way. You have to get to know people. You have to actually like. Oh. The fuck was that? I don't even know. You can know 50 people, but yeah, it's more important that people know you over knowing others. Absolutely. My bad. Yeah, I struggle knowing where to go or what to do when I'm having a lot of suicidal ideation. When it comes to that, I can only tell you one. Oh shit, what? What happened? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. But whatever. Yo, you're not just laying down today. Envision, I appreciate you coming in. This is the mental health stream, so feel free to talk about it. Clip. So, Wizard Queen, when it comes to those things, one, I definitely understand when you have those dark thoughts. It's definitely difficult to get away from those thoughts. So it's like, and I've said in my very first mental health stream, don't, for anybody who's not going through a mental illness or anybody who like is a very more optimistic person than the average person who might be going through something, don't ever tell somebody to just stop thinking about it, because that's the worst thing you could tell somebody. Obviously, we want to stop thinking about it. Obviously, we want to just forget about what's stressing us out and just have like a happy life. Obviously, we want to like not have to deal with whatever's stressing us out. Absolutely. But saying just don't think about it is the worst thing you can tell somebody. The same thing with man up or stop being a bitch or stop being a pussy. Like, people troll about it all the time, but like if you're really dead ass being serious about like, oh, just man up and just deal with it, or take it like a man, or take it like that, that's just not cool, man. It's not cool at all. And I don't think it's a good thing to promote those kind of things, because you don't know what they're going through at all. Yeah, I'm gonna check that clip in a little bit. I don't know what the fuck that was. That's like telling a woman to calm down. Yeah, like yeah, you want them to calm down, but you never know. But yeah, so I'll continue on with this. So we have 10. So I kind of wanted to finish it. Yeah, just don't say it. So we have maybe like 10 more minutes left on this mental health stream, just because I didn't want to like get it too long. I wanted it to be at least a decent amount of time, but not too long where we're sitting here for like an entire 3-4 hours. But how would you say, for anybody that's still in the chat, how would you say your year was overall? It can be an explanation of it. It can be one word. It can be anything that you want about how you think your year went. And I'm going to talk about how my year went. And that's how I'll basically end the stream before we rate out to somebody. I don't even know who to rate out to yet. I got to check out who is online. I'll go back to Twitch, though, and see. Let me see real quick. Wow. Let's see. We got... Oh, Hubbard's on there. We got Trippy. We rated Kaiser yesterday. Super Yak the other day. Ola's still on. Holy shit. Sideburns is on. I think I rated Sideburns already. PTSG I've rated before. Boston Julio's a good one. Felcor's on. Felcor might be a good one because he's an amazing supporter. Dab on. Ooh, Dab on him's an interesting one too. I like Dab on him. He's a cool dude. But I'm gonna tab up some people that I might have an idea of doing. Boston Julio, where are you? And then Felcor's right below. And then mute site, just in case the sound comes up. Yo, what's good, Sugar Nips? Let's go. Welcome in. If you haven't, if you want to share anything you want to talk about in regards to mental health, you're more than welcome to do so. We're gonna be wrapping up in a little bit, but that doesn't mean you stop. You can stop talking about anything that might have come through, especially for anybody who's coming in. So I have people up. So I'll speak on one last thing before we finish up, and that's how my year went. Some fucked up things happen. I always catch you at the end of the streams. Yeah, this is our new schedule. So Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. The only reason it's on a Thursday today is because tomorrow's New Year's Eve. But starting next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I think you're on West Coast time, so like 4 p.m. your time. Some fucked up things happen, but for me personally, I saw a lot, and I mean a lot of growth in areas I never thought I had any growth. Like, for example, I never think I'm funny. Yo, you're fucking hilarious, dude. Especially when you say the AOs, it's just fucking great. Like, for example, I never think I'm funny, but you always laugh at some shit, and I say it makes me feel so much better about myself. Dude, you're fucking loved here, man, no matter what. So, if I had to rate today, if I had to rate this year, it was maybe like a blessing and a curse this year as a whole. It was a blessing because I discovered Twitch. I got to meet so many brand new amazing people. All of you guys in the chat, I'm very happy I got to meet all of you guys. I'm also very grateful because now I'm engaged. It was finally time. Fun fact, my girlfriend and I have been together for almost 7 years, so it was finally time to put a ring on it. So I gave her the ring on Christmas morning. So that's another thing that I'm very grateful for this year. However, and then anything else that happened this year, it went too fast, man. There's like a lot of shit that happened. We went on vacation. I was able to go out to like a few spots this year. I was able to go to Puerto Rico. I went to Miami. I went to Dominican Republic. I went to a lot of places, man. And I had a blast. But there was also this year was also very bad for me as well. In a lot of cases. The biggest one I will tell you guys, and Cam already knows this, is my grandfather passed away after passed away of COVID and Parkinson's disease after like being with us for 83 years, I believe it was. 83 years he was before he passed. And let me tell you, man, I'm still not over it. I'm still fucking grieving silently in my own mind. Because part of me still doesn't realize it's still happening. My grandmother lives with my parents now. And I know she's fucking going crazy over it because their apartment is still there. And it was a big part of my life. And to see it eventually go, and I don't even know the status of it right now, that shit had me break down. It was bad when it first happened. It was very sad, and I keep saying very sad, but like, yo, I still wake up every day like, damn, this is like something that's going to affect me for the rest of my life. And like I said before, when it comes to grieving, it's not something that you get over. You don't get over a loss. You just get used to them not being here. And that's more or less what it is. Like, when I proposed to Amanda, I was sad. Because I was like, yo, he would have been really happy. He would have been really happy to see it. And, those things still haunt me to this day because I wish I could have been there again. I wish I could have saw him before he passed. The last time I actually heard his voice, I was in Puerto Rico when I heard him, when we were just talking on the phone. He was really happy I was there because he always wanted me to go. But I appreciate the kind words on that. I have had many friends this year reach out to me regarding the darkest part of their lives, helping them walk through. As I have been there, the walk through the darkness of wanting it all to end is not easy. I'm very big on mental health because I've been there. And a lot of people have, and it's just, that's why I do these things. That's why I do these mental health streams. Because you never know what people are going through behind the scenes. And it's just, there's people who have gone through way more shit than I have. Like, I'm talking about this right now, but there's people who might not even have their parents. There's people that might not even have any grandparents. Or they may have lost even their kids, unfortunately. Like, it can get even worse than, like, just me talking about this. I've had thoughts of, like, quitting my job on multiple occasions because it stressed me the fuck out on top of doing Twitch. There's been times where I wanted to quit Twitch because I felt like I wasn't doing good enough for the views or like getting people in. Also, Techie Obvious, I appreciate you coming in. Welcome in. It's a process. Grief is not a comfortable walk. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And going back to what I said about my social anxiety, it actually gets me scared to talk about him to my family because I don't want to upset them or make it awkward or like a situation where I'm starting to get upset over it because I don't want to like go through that conversation, I still haven't grieved fully. I have his, like, how you get those little funeral cards when they pass away? I still have that in my nightstand. That's just going to be there for the rest of my life. No matter what. Yeah, this world has been some really dark things. And like, people have lost other family members to COVID. There's a lot of people who have lost family to COVID. I'm not the only one. And it's not easy. That event has influenced a lot of like the feelings I have today about like sadness. I am very to myself a little more often than I am normally. And you know what? That's okay. Because I need that time to allow myself to grieve. Whether it's if I need to just sit down one day and just break down completely, or if it's just just sharing conversation with somebody, whether it be Amanda or my family or somebody to really get through that. like one of the things I'm really like not looking forward to is the day the apartment goes. I'm sorry if it doesn't make sense. If I don't have any backstory to this, I'm kind of just venting at the moment. But like, basically, my grandparents' house was an essential part of my childhood. And to see that go away is going to be a very big punch to the gut. And like, you know, it's life. Shit happens, but you know, it's not. It doesn't make it easy. Jay Sosa, welcome back, man. We're about to finish off. If anybody here's coming in for the recently, it would definitely mean the world if you could stay for the raid. We're going to be raiding out in a few minutes. And the last thing, so I'll finish off with that when it comes to like how my year went. Overall, it was an okay year. It wasn't anything special. Definitely some bad moments, but definitely some good moments. So like, even though unfortunately my grandfather's no longer here, I now have a fiance, and he would have been happy with who I chose as my fiance. My grandmother was extremely happy. My parents were extremely happy. My sister's extremely happy. And, you know, the best thing I could do right now is just to make him happy up there, you know. Next year, there's going to be big plans for the stream. This is the last stream of 2021 for me. So, like, you guys are literally amazing for coming in. By the middle of next year, I do want to get at least some kind of growth going onto the stream, whether it be triple the numbers we've been getting now, which has already been big already. Like, I already feel like these 11,000 people is like triple what I have now, you know? Like what I used to have. So if I could see even triple of like those people, that's a win in my book, you know? Like, it's one step closer to like that partner thing. I'm not going for partner yet because I still got a long way to go. But if we could at least get to that stage, you know, one step closer, I'm good. You're all good, JLD. Get your thoughts out, fam. Absolutely, and that's what I want. That's what I like when everybody chats in the chat as well about what they're going through. I understand loss all too well. I have lost a total of 39 people in my life. I'm so sorry for that. Holy shit, sugar-nips. And none of them have been easy. I still have moments of complete shutdown because I miss them, but I work on remembering the good things about them, and it brings a smile to my face. There is no life without death. I am 35, by the way. It doesn't get any easier. Like I was saying, earlier, it doesn't get easier. You just get more accustomed to them not being in your life. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. It's like, it seems bad that that's all I could say is just, it is what it is. But, you know, that's why I do these mental health streams. So people like yourself and Cambo and T. Ashley and, Techie Obvious and everybody who shared their stories can just come in and talk, because sometimes that's all we just need. Like, I'm talking about one person I lost that was a big part of my life. Like, you say 39, I probably wouldn't even know what to do. So if I could at least have this platform for you to share all that, that's what I'm happy about. Thank you for sharing your year's story. We all struggle, but not all of us are this brave to be that open. And that's what I tried to do with this mental health, like not even just the mental health stream. Just my old mindset on mental health changed back in 2020 with Uplift Wear becoming a thing. Exclamation point Uplift in the chat if you're just coming in. That's my clothing brand that I have. 10% of all sales go towards mental health organizations in the US. You get we sell hoodies, jackets, shirts, hats, all that good stuff, all made by me. Shipped out whenever. Techie Obvious, thank you so much for the follow as well. Yeah, I have one last thing to say. I would say this, and I had some thoughts about suicide a long time ago, but who would I be if I just throw my life away, not honor my parents? Let me tell you something. Thank you for being here, first of all, and not taking your own life. Second of all, people like to put a bad stigma on it, like, oh, they were just selfish if they did do it. You don't know what people are going through. That's the problem with this world. Who are we to judge somebody who really did take their own life? That means we were too late. That means we fucked up as a society, not them. They gave up because we didn't believe in them. We didn't trust them. We fucked up on them. We bullied them. Or the stigma of society just fucked them over so bad where they felt like there was nothing left to do. So, what a way to end the year. What a definitely crazy way to end the year, guys. I literally appreciate all of you guys that are here, that not only are just here in the stream, but have made the JLD fam possible. Like, seriously. There is none of me without you guys. And I hope for nothing but the best for you all in 2022. I don't know what it has in store, if there's more variants or like it's going to stop. Who knows if it is or not? Who knows? Nobody knows. But I hope nothing but success for all of you guys. We're going to make 2022 the year that JLD makes it big. And I want all of you guys to come with me as well. Nuka Cafe, welcome in. Nuka, if you don't mind staying for the raid, we're going to be raiding out in a little bit. We're going to make somebody's night while we finish up here. There is so much that goes into our mental health, and not all of us will or can get through life the same way. I hope and pray that people know that they can always reach out. Absolutely. That's why I tell people when they're going through shit, you can message myself on Discord. You can talk on Whisper. Cambo does motivational messages every day. So like if you want one from him, whether it be Instagram or Whisper on Twitch, he does them as well. It actually makes me very happy when he does them. When I wake up to that shit, it's very good. Each and every one of you in the chat, I hope yo, absolutely. JLD fam's gonna grow 2022. Just know that, guys. So with the amount of like people we've been getting into the streams, following, supporting, and just being here, I have no doubt that we're gonna grow next year. And that's all because of you guys. I provide the platform, but you guys are the life of the party. So, yo, I appreciate that, Sugar Nips. Thank you so much. And with that being said, that is the conclusion of our final mental health stream of 2021. This will be on YouTube. So if you are following me on YouTube, it'll be up maybe tomorrow or maybe after New Year's or something like that. Depends on what I'm doing tomorrow, like what time I leave my house. But if not, it'll be the next day. Exclamation point social in the chat. If you're not following me on YouTube, you can subscribe and hit the subscribe button. Make sure notifications are on. So that way you know when this goes on YouTube. So you can check it out whenever you like. It'll be there alongside all my other mental health streams. All of the past few months are up there as well. Available right now if you want to check them out. Yeah, no problem, Nuka. Yo, SB, what's going on, dude? We're just finishing up our stream. We're going to be raiding out in a sec. Still don't know who to raid yet. Might raid Felcor. Felcor's been an amazing supporter especially on social media. Like inside the stream, he's been in here and he's been showing love. But like every time I post something on my Twitter page, this man is liking and retweeting it. And if like, that's why I tell you guys, it goes farther than Twitch. Outside of Twitch is where all of the work happens, where you're trying to get growth onto your channel and to others as well. So I think we're going to raid Felcor tonight. He got 10 people as he plays Craftopia. Never heard of that game, but I don't care. So make sure you show him some love, guys. Guys, this was an amazing mental health stream. I feel like I got a lot off my chest that I never really talked about. And all of you guys also did as well. So thank you so much for everybody coming in. And I'm going to end it the same way I did before. Always remember, uplift yourself. Make yourself your well-being a priority in life. That way you could be the best version of yourself possible to take on every challenge that hits you along the way as you take on this crazy-ass life. I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and take care of yourself and be with the loved ones you want that you can for as long as you can, because you never know when they can be taken from this life. That being said, take care, guys. Show this man some love. And let him know JLD sent you. Refresh the page when you can also. Let him know we had an amazing stream and we're just showing the love. We're going to raid out in 3, 2, 1. Have a great night, everybody.